Let's do it like that. Oh, damn. What the hell? I wasn't supposed to do that. There I am. All right. What's up, John? I got one person in here. Good to see you there, John. All right. All right. There we go. Now we're starting to get some people in here. I'm beginning to wonder if my StreamYard was broke there for a minute, guys. I was. Oh, yes, I was. I was beginning to wonder. How are all you guys doing? Oh, man, y'all are awesome. Um, I hope everybody's good. Y'all ready for the weekend? Yeah? All right, Beth, thank you. I'm fine. Jane Weaver, what's up? Chris, CB, Investigator, what's up? Donald, Chris, Patrick, Jane. Oh, you guys. Cannabis is my life. What's up, my man? John Davis, Kelly. Y'all are freaking awesome. What's up, Sci-Fi? Cop Watch Worldwide. Bam! Take that, motherfucker. I got a bam for you right here. There you go. How about that? I got bam at the touch of my finger. Hey, what's up, K-Dude? Come visit soon. Where you at, the Investigator? I don't know where you at, man. Chilling out. Says cannabis is my life. Barbara. What's up, Barbara? I'm Patrick says I'm 22 years old, volunteer fireman from Pittsburgh, and I love what you're doing. Keep up. Hey, I was on the volunteer fire department. Back I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s, and I volunteered for about 5 years. 357. What's up, my man? Um, I'm about to get $5 through Cash App. All right, thanks for that, Chris. I appreciate that. Any donations are absolutely welcome and much appreciated. Absolutely. It'll go towards my lawyer fees for sure, and whatever else, equipment and stuff like that. Because without you guys, without donations, I couldn't go out there and do what I do. Jeff Tiz, what's up, man? Hey, Jeff from Jeff. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I need help with my lawsuit. I emailed James Freeman and Pink today. All right. I hadn't looked in my emails. I remember now. Sci-Fi Bride, a video guy, that you said look at my email. I hadn't looked at it yet. I've been busy actually. I went out auditing today. It was hot, man. It drained. Oh my God, it drained the hell out of me, dude. It absolutely drained me. What's up, Robert from yeah, I'm in North Carolina for sure. K-Dude says, bam, how about that? That's right. And if you guys didn't see it, earlier today I went out recording, and hang on, I'll throw my email out there. There you go. Thanks, Jeff, for that $5 super chat there. You're awesome, man. I'm all right, Chris, but let me tell you, man, that heat, I'm if you guys know me, if you've been following me for a while, I am way out of shape, right? I'm fat, I'm disabled, man. I smoke, so um the heat wears me down really, really, really quick. And by 12 o'clock, I was headed back home. I mean, it was like 97 degrees here, right? And that's not counting the humidity factor, Yeah, right. 357. That's absolutely right. It kicks ass. I know that's right, Chris. The humidity, man. When you take that humidity on, dude, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Hey, what's up, big dog? Tommy Woods is in the house. What up, big dog? Featherman, love your channel. I can't pronounce that first name. I'll just call you Featherman. I think I pronounced that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me get you a link if anybody wants to jump up here. I forgot to even post a freaking link, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sit up here and talk. I can sit up here and talk. Y'all know me. I don't mind talking. I can talk with the best of them, but there's the link. Let me pin that bad boy so I don't have to keep posting that son of a bitch. Pin that message. Boom, there it is. Anybody want to jump up here? All I ask is you cut your camera on for a second. Let me see it as a real person. I'll give you an instruction either to flip me off, give me a peace sign, or show me your, big toe or something. I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, Uncontrollable, it's been a while, brother. Good to see you, man. And I know I don't go live much anymore, man. I just damn. Somebody start texting me while I'm live. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for the Cash App. I really appreciate that. I'm not gonna holler the name out that comes across the Cash App, but thanks a lot for that. Hey, what's up, Fair Shake? I got you, Derek. I got you, man.
Bam! Take that, motherfucker.
Right, I didn't even have to tell you to do it. Oh, you just done it. That's right. It's all good, man.
What's up, Jeff?
I ain't nothing to it but to do it, Big Daddy.
Yeah, same here.
Right. I just talking, man. Just thought I'd go live.
Well, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah, I hadn't been live in about a week or two. I just ain't. I don't know. My heart ain't in it like it used to be. You know what I mean? By going live all the time. Got other stuff going on. Got some things going on around here.
Yeah, right.
And it's summertime. I'm wore out. By the time it gets, where I can go live, I'm more slap out, man. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting old. I'm getting older and fatter, lazier. So,
well, I can't comment on that one.
Right. What's up, HRP News and Lion One's in the house? Good to see you guys.
Lion One, what's up? How you doing, Barber? How you doing?
I don't know how to how do you pronounce that? Is that one real man? Is that I don't know.
What's
one real one man? One real one. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Thank you.
One real man. Okay,
there you go.
One real one man.
Hey, I had it. I was close. I was actually close. Hey, Miss Joe. Good to see you. No, I was just talking about going out recording today, and that damn heat beat me down, man. It was pretty brutal.
Oh man, it's not too bad here, but it gets hot, and I have to sit down a couple of times to kind of chill off a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
My mods can go ahead and approve a lot of them messages that Google is holding for review. Unless it is talking about frauditor or scammer, y'all can go ahead and approve all those. That way I don't have to do it. Get on top of that.
Yeah. Just a quick question.
Yeah.
How's Mike doing?
A lot of people ask me that, and I might as well go and say we don't talk. I mean, I texted him a while back, probably a week or so ago, and ask him how the family was doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to check up, right? That's what I do from time to time, because especially if I ain't talked to you in a long time.
Right.
And he said he's just still going through that court stuff, and still can't get no justice. But other than that, he said everything's okay. So I don't know where they staying at.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure they're not. But I mean, he's a quiet guy anyway. He don't tell a lot of his business. Even when we was out recording, most of the stuff we talked about was, the Constitution or the government stuff. You know what I mean? So
right. Well, I don't blame him.
Right. You know, I mean, it's I don't either. I really don't. You know, he was kind of quiet about, you know, his past, or, you know, he did say, now he did a live stream months ago and said he was going in a different direction, right? As far as I don't know if he's going to be auditing anymore. He said he's still going to be an activist, I think, but he was going to go about it a different way. So maybe that's what he's doing. And hopefully, you know, he said him and the kids are fine. So that was the main reason why I reached out to him.
Right. Well, you know, that's good. You know, I don't knock anybody that does anything, as long as they're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Yeah, no doubt. Tommy Wood, I guess maybe I'm the only one that can see it, but I've had a couple that I had to approve. Google, not to change the subject, but Google holds some for review. Like if you throw the middle finger up, even when you do BAM, a lot of times it'll hold that until I approve it. Even though that's, you know, that's my thing, right? BAM with the two middle fingers, it'll hold it, and it'll wait for me to say okay, let it be shown. But you know, I thought y'all could see those too. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the only one that can see them. I know when I'm a mod, you know, on other people's channels, and I do mod for a few channels, not many, but I see, you know, comments that come through or that don't go through, and I have to mash yes, you know, show the comment because it's been held for review. But it's all good. That's right, HRP, bam, Google, that's right.
Oh, man, I don't know if you.
What you been getting into?
I don't know, man. I've been kind of taking it easy, man. Now I don't know if you can hear my voice or not, but I came up with this damn cold somehow.
Wow. Right.
And so yeah, I'm trying to get rid of that damn shit. Other than that, man, I've been, you know, sitting behind the scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a coming says, hi Jeff. Southern gents are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I
you know, talking about my damn throat. Talking about your throat. Mine's all scratchy. The hell.
Hey, I got some orange juice if you want some.
No, I'm good. What's up, F Off Production? Good to see you, man.
F off. How you doing, man? Long time no see.
Right. 5 Speed, I see you, brother. Good to see you. Southern Breeze, that's right. Man, I was out, me and the wife go out, we got some chickens now and some ducks, right? And I've been busy with those animals because it takes, you know, you got to go out there every day. You got to tend to them, right? So we go out there at night and let them out, you know, let them free range a little bit. And damn it, man. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna mute you right quick, bud.
I'm good. I'm good. All right.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Oh man.
So we go out there and let them out, you know, and man, I wasn't even doing nothing, and I was sweating my ass off. So you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, do you have any pigs?
No, I don't. We're not doing no pigs, man. Pigs are just, they too much of a handful. Cannabis is my life. I said, let me hit that, Derek. Damn, come on.
Nah, it's just a cold, dude. I wasn't.
Shane Weaver. I wouldn't say that if I was you. Shane Weaver said he's related to Joe Cool. Oh man, I know you didn't think that was funny, but I did.
No, I'm not related to Joe Cool.
I know you're not, man. I just know. I know the history, so that's why I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. I get you. No, hey, I wasn't talking about four-legged pigs.
Right. Yeah. Maybe you should have been more specific. I fell through that one. Oh man.
Yeah.
HRP says the more you cough, the more you get off. I heard that. Y'all are freaking awesome, man.
So didn't you just recently did a video?
Recently, I went live today twice.
I wasn't
on the NC Tire Hunter, of course. It wasn't on this one.
All right, okay. Alabama Camera, what's up, man?
Hey, Larry.
Free the weed.
Alabama Cameras. Yeah, right. Free the weed. Damn, I was going to talk about something too. I forgot what it was. We talking now, but I recently put something. What's up, Freedom to Film? Good to see you, man. I've been putting some my older videos on NC Tire Hunter community page, just to get some more exposure for my older videos, because a lot of the new subscribers don't go back and watch them, right? So I've been throwing them on my community page about one every 3 or 4 days, right? So you guys be mindful of it, right? The new subscribers out there, be mindful. What's up, Upstate Audits? Be mindful the older videos are freaking awesome videos too, right? And I'm one of them people that I don't go back and watch a bunch of the old videos, right?
Yeah.
I do with certain auditors or cop watchers. I will actually go, and I've been doing this lately, and I just got back into doing it. I'll go put it on playlist, dude, and watch freaking, like, I'll be just kicking back, right? Just watching my big screen, videos on the big screen, and be damn, I'll just sit there and put it on a playlist and sit there and watch them, for hours, man. It's actually awesome to do that. So be mindful of that, right? Go back and look at some of the older ones, even if you've seen them, there's so many awesome ones out there. And not even just mine, go back to these other, even Freedom to Film and others, Upstate Audits. Go back and watch their older videos. Yours, absolutely. And because they're awesome too, there's a lot of awesome videos out there.
Yeah.
Some of the older ones are actually some of the better ones. I got some now that's got 200 some thousand views. It might be 6 months old, that people don't even pay no attention to.
Yeah. I was looking at one of my old ones from 2014. That's how long I've been doing this shit, man.
Right, no doubt. Yeah, I hadn't been doing it that long, but it's been a couple of years. I got a question here. Howdy Neighbor says, is the American flag representing America is dead? No. I've got both of my, actually all three of my logos are the American flag, and all three of them are skulls. I'm just partial to skulls. I like skulls. I always have. American flag on it, to me, represents America. It's not the symbol of American being dead or nothing like that. So no, the answer is no. Kevin says, hey Jeff, I love your videos, and my kids have watched all the videos. Thank you for staying safe. Yeah, thank you for letting them watch the videos. Some of my videos are not kid friendly, right? All my videos are set for over 16 or 18, actually. Not made for kids, right? So you got to be signed in as 18 to even watch my videos. Some of them are, I guess you could say, G-rated because I beat a lot of the cuss words out. But the majority of them have a lot of fuck yous and kiss my asses in them, fuck off, you know what I mean? Fucking pig, stuff like that. But the one today, let me talk about that one. The one today, I was at this auto parts store, or it was a salvage yard is what it was. And I just stopped by. I just seen it, right? I was out recording, and I just drove by. So I said, that, that looks interesting. So I stopped. And it went a couple of minutes, and a guy come out and said that I didn't have his permission to use his image. And I laughed at him, of course. So I just told him, I said, well, what are we going to do now? He said, well, you're going to delete your footage. I'm like, I said, who's going to make me do that? You? And then he's like, no, that ain't what I said. So he started backpedaling. And then he started walking away. And then another woman come out. I don't want to give it all away. Another woman come out, and she wasn't too pleased either. And then another person come out, and then the cops showed up. So,
hey, don't you love when people talk shit as they walking away?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna talk shit, man, at least stay in one spot. Stop. Don't walk away and start talking shit. You say,
Right.
"Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass," and blah blah blah. And then you walk away. It's like
John says, I don't agree with auditors calling cops names for no reason, but can't bridge the gap between people and police. But I don't listen. I show respect when I get respect. I absolutely do. I try to almost all the time. Now, sometimes I might have a chip on my shoulder before even anything gets started, right? I may have a chip, right? But 9 times out of 10, or maybe 8 times out of 10, I'll even do 80%, not 90. If I get respect from a cop or even people that come out to me, I'll show them respect. Now, you come out and tell me I'm on your private property when knowing good and well I'm on the side of the fucking road and you don't own it. I'm gonna talk shit. I know that, John. I'm just stating facts here, bud. I didn't think you was talking about me. You was talking about in general. I get it. But if you come out here and try to bully me off of the damn side of the road, I'm letting you getting a fucking earful. I don't care. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. That's just the way it is. Now you come out there and the last one, the one that the guy said, are you recording my wife? I'm sure most of you guys have seen that one. If you hadn't seen it, you need to go watch that one because that's some funny shit. Thanks, Jeff. So he comes out and he act like he was going to be cool, right? Because he even said, hey, man, you want a bottle of water or something? I'm like, no, man, but I really do appreciate it. And he ends up calling the fucking cops. But before the cops get out there, or when the cops get out there, he comes over there and starts blaring the radio because somebody called and told him to do that. Like, I was going to stop recording because they had a radio on. That shit don't work on me, man. It might demonetize my video, but it's not going to stop me from recording. That's just crazy thinking it's going to do something like that, right? So he was nice, right? And just because they're cordial don't mean they're not going to call people with guns to come out there and try to stop you from recording on the side of the fucking road, right? So that's why I give them an earful. They act nice, but they call the police anyway. Hey man, you want some water? Ah, man, I'm good, thank you. Right? Thank you. I really appreciated him doing that. But he turned around and act like a damn asshole playing the radio and calling the police. So that's why he got the BAM and some choice words. You know what I mean? So let's see, let's read some more comments here. Makes no sense. Yeah. I saw that one. Larry says, I owe no one. I'm a coming now. Says I owe no one respect. No, wait. I owe no one more respect than I get myself. That's right. I think I read that right. It kind of moved on me, but I got the point. In a free society, state does not. Administration just. Damn. Yeah, that's right. Relax Outdoors. What's up?
Hold on, I'm about to mute myself.
Huh? Oh, you. All right, go ahead. Um. Let's see. Them at your own house, like they did me and my
What?
son. Relax Outdoors. I don't understand. Imagine them at your own house, like they did me and my son. Imagine who at your house? The cops or people recording? What's up, John Speedway? New Jersey Sentinel. What's up, my man? Good to see you. I want on the panel. Well, come on, Jeff. What the hell? All you gotta do is hit that link. It's pinned. Anybody who wants to come up here can come up here. All I ask, if you show, cut your camera on. I don't want to be porn bond, man. I don't get on here but ever so often, so I'm not trying to get porn bombed tonight. That's for sure.
Oh,
Samuel, Montana. I don't know. Your camera's not working or something. Hang on, I gotta mute. I got my medicine alone. All right, I'm back. Samuel, I don't know. Your device is not connected. It's saying I don't know if you're trying to get on panel or you're just trying to write something in the private chat. I'm trying to read some comments.
oh shit.
Yeah, the link's pinned. The link's pinned at the top of the chat.
I also been posting the link as well.
The cops coming. Yeah, that's cool. Derek. Relax Outdoors says no. I meant cops coming into your house. Sorry, that's cool. Yeah, well, that wouldn't work too good for them if they come in my house, like because
What they
they
do to
butter.
it.
Yeah, they do. I know they do it, and I'm not saying I'm bad and I'm better than anybody else. I'm not saying that at all. But they better have a damn good reason to come up in here. Somebody better be dying, or people call the police on other people, but they don't realize that when the police get there, you're more apt to get killed from them, not whoever else is there.
Or vice versa.
Right. Let me see, Jeff. Let me see you wave at the camera or give me the middle finger or something. All right. I'm gonna take a shot on it. Just know I got the damn my hand on the trigger here. If you do something crazy.
Hey man, you
What's
gonna
up?
talk that way to another Tar Heel?
No, man, I wouldn't do that.
I'm the one from Halifax County, man.
I hear
That
you.
was that was your last bust, I think.
I don't remember Halifax. Oh yeah, yeah, right. I got you. Yeah.
Roanoke Rapids.
Yep.
Roanoke Rapids.
Yep. Roanoke Rapids is North Carolina, right? Absolutely.
At the Armory.
Yep. Yep. That's still going. I'm going to court. Shit. What day is I'm going to court? The 7th. Damn it. I think it's the 17th or 18th for that. I hadn't even went to court for that one yet because they keep postponing it.
Yeah. That Armory has been closed since 1969, bro. Since
Really?
Vietnam. Yeah. Since Vietnam. But yeah. I just got back.
It wasn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't. It wasn't closed when we were there. I mean, it may. They were out. There was a couple people out there in some sheds that they had outside. But the thing about it is, nobody ever come out and said anything to us about leaving, even though I wouldn't have left anyway because we were never on their property. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd have told them where to go.
Yeah, right beside the Armory is a high school. Same architect. Looks like a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like a castle. Yeah, I just got back from fishing, man. I'm in Roanoke Rapids.
Oh yeah.
I just got off the Roanoke River. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught like 200 pounds of striped bass on top
Damn.
water today. Yeah,
On top?
it's basically 20 fish, 200 pounds. You can't keep any, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's usually 6 days from all of April and all of May, 6 days. This year, they said 6 days. So everything, I'm on YouTube. I'm Jeff Tiers on YouTube. I'm the fucking fisherman from North Carolina.
Hell yeah.
I think I got like 125 subs. You know what I mean? But they're dedicated. They're dedicated.
Hey, Jeff, subs don't make the man. Tell you that now. Hang on just a second, Matt. If that's you, Major Lee Awesome, can you cut your camera on so I don't get? I don't know if that's you or not. All right, I got you. All right, you good? All right. Just want to make sure, man. I don't want to get porn bombed and shit.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Right on. What's going on, my man?
That's Road Nation. I need to go, bro. I just want to say, Jeff, I back you 100%. I'm uploading the video to YouTube. Jeff Tibbs on YouTube. Yeah, I'm self-promoting.
I hear that. No, hey Jeff, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And don't let Road Nation run you off or nothing. Now. Well, he's pretty cool.
If you're from North Carolina, South Carolina, East Coast, the Carolinas, and you want to see fish, go to Jeff Tiers on fucking YouTube.
I heard that. That's right.
I wish, hey Jeff, before I go, I wish I could get a cop to tase me, even though I'm 65. I'm 65 years old. I wish I could get a cop to tase me, and I survive. All right. And get locked up for bullshit. I would have 1 million fucking subs tomorrow.
I don't know if that works like that, Jeff. I'm just saying. You'd probably get 500, but I don't know about 1 million. You know what I mean?
As long as I break 1,000, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just saying,
send me an email. Hey, Jeff, send me an email reminding me to check your channel out, man. If you got some awesome fishing videos, I'll go check them out, man. I like watching them.
As of today, I have 192 videos.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's all top water. Every freaking, well, I mean, if that won't give you a heart attack, a 15-pound striper striking right at the boat, you know what I mean?
Right on.
I said, I'm trying to get a cop to beat the fuck out of me.
I don't think you really want to do that.
I want some subscribers. My sister even said, "Won't you run down the block naked?" You know what I mean? And
you might get more than tased. You do that.
Yeah. They might kick your ass around here.
Right.
Anyway, just want to say, hey, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Jeff.
All you gotta do is change your skin color.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll get you beat down on it.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Just want to say, hey, to Road Nation, Jeff, I'm the man from Carolina, Halifax County. All right, Jeff Tiers, Fishes. All right, later, bro.
All right, man. Send me an email. nctyrehunter@gmail.com. Yeah. To tell you'll gain some subscribers. You get tased, but I don't think it's worth it myself. But hey, do whatever you want to do, man. Oh man, that's funny. What's up, Rogue? How you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good, brother. How about you?
Still alive, buddy. Still alive. Still above ground, so I'm doing all right.
There you go.
We got Relax Outdoors from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I hear you. I was just in Fayetteville this morning doing some recording out that way. Actually got a video coming out in a couple days from today. That's pretty cool. So you
Nice.
guys
I'll be
don't know.
looking forward to that.
Right on. If you guys don't know who Majorly Awesome is, it's Rogue Nation. Y'all go make sure y'all check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. Activism News Network, baby. That's right. You wanna talk about that a minute? Because I know a lot of people was asking me about why come it wasn't why you gotta have a damn Roku TV, but that's not the case anymore, right? You can get it anywhere now.
No. Yeah, it's on Android phones. It's on Android TV. It's on Fire Stick, Roku, desktop, and we're working with trying to get on the Apple products right now. So, yeah, it's damn near. You can see it damn near everywhere now. And we were waiting for the other platforms to get built, but now that they're built, we've been putting a lot more content on there. I got like 5 or 6 more exclusive videos I'm throwing up there.
Hell yeah.
For those that seen my live stream the last day or two this weekend, we were out with a gentleman. He's shooting a documentary on us. And
I seen that. I thought that was pretty sweet, man.
So are you the owner of?
It actually is. What?
Cutting out, Road. You cutting out a little bit. You roboting just a little. I think Derek asked, "Are you the owner of Activism News Network?" Is that right, Derek?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I just signed up for that. But I have a question. Now, can you go live on that, or it just put videos on?
We can go live. It's only one live though, so not all of us can go live on it. So we haven't hooked that feature up yet. I'm not sure if we're going to, associated. When they go live, they like to go live on their own YouTube channel. So, most of them are still going to continue to do that, I believe. So, I mean, we'll look at the live aspect of it once we get everything else down. The first thing we got to do is we got to, keep up with more content. We got to get more exclusives from the folks working there, and then we got to do advertising to get more subscribers involved. So that's the first things that we're looking to do, and then once we get the subscriber count up, I mean, like I've been telling people, I mean, there's going to be activism. There's going to be accountability on a scale that people haven't seen before. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Right on. I got something. I want to the outdoor. Where'd he go? Shit. Yeah, Relax Outdoors. I just remembered who you were. My apologies. I really, man, my memory's bad. I had somebody text me and let me know. So thank you, the person that texted me to let me know who you was. Your channel, and I totally freaking forgot the name of it. My bad. Thank you for the super chat, man. Hopefully, and I didn't mean to cut y'all road, but this is kind of important. That's the I put a video up about his autistic son that got slammed to the ground and stuff for looking through his own windows, right? A month or so ago.
Who's that?
The outdoor, what was his name again? Relax Outdoors. Shoot, I put it on Jefferson Live. Let me see if I can pull it up. That's the same. I'm almost certain that's the same person. And thank you for the super chat, by the way. You don't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. And what happened is his autistic son got slammed to the ground for looking through his own windows.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah, I got an autistic son. It touched me, man. I really that video when I seen that video, it really hit me hard. It really did. And I talked about it last time I went live here, I think. But thank you, the person that texted me to remind me who, what channel that was. And again, my memory's so bad, man. I can't remember a channel from the next. So I apologize for not recognizing who that was.
And I want to just pop in here a little bit and say that I also have autism.
Right.
So that really pisses me off. And because I always tell my arms worker, he has a voicemail on his thing that says if this is emergency, please call 911. And I'm like, dude, people call 911, expect them to die real quick.
This is the video. I'm gonna play just a little bit of it for you guys that don't know what I'm talking about. So just bear with me. I'm gonna shoot a little bit of this video, and then I'll put the link out so you can watch the rest of it. Just watch this shit, man. This is awful.
Autistic, get him out of the cuffs.
I understand that.
Then what are you doing?
Hurt right now? No.
This is my son's first day in Florida, moving down to his new house. So after a minute or so, me pleading with the officer, telling him, what are you doing? Why are you got my son on the ground? Why you got him in handcuffs in his own house? I am the owner of this property. Telling me to stand back. At that point, I knew I had to get my camera. So the first few minutes, by dealing with this, I didn't have it on. I didn't even have my camera on me. I had to run back into the house and get it, which leads to the next part of the clip.
Go to jail for what? He did nothing wrong.
Did I or did I not just tell you we're trying to figure that out? You come over here by the car,
yeah.
we're talking to him.
No, you're taking him from my house. Understand? You're taking him
right there and record.
No, you're taking him from his house.
See, they see. Look, they don't give a flying fuck. They got this autistic guy right here, right? And you can tell he's autistic just by the way he's walking, right? And they say, oh, if you get over here by the car, I'm gonna arrest you. What the fuck? You just slammed a innocent man to the ground for looking through his own fucking windows. His own windows. Right? And you're going to threaten the dad now. Oh, fuck that.
House. He is autistic. Get him out of the cuffs.
I understand that.
Then what are you doing?
See, he understands that, but yet he's in the fucking cuffs. He says, I understand that. When we know, but he's hollering for his daddy. He said, this next part got me where, damn it, Derek, how about you might, man, when you don't do that. Goodness gracious.
Now, no. He's simply in handcuffs.
I know how tight y'all put them on. What did he do?
Somebody complained because he was walking around your house.
Yeah, he lives here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it was your son.
Yeah, it's my son.
See, they know, but yet he's still not taking the fucking cups off of him. Anyway, this right here, man, whoo. And yeah, it's bad. I'll play a little bit more of it.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
He kept walking around.
Yeah, he's just checking around the house.
Sneaking in, looking in the window.
No, he's never. Yeah.
Around here, that's the only thing wrong with it.
Dude.
It's my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
He's autistic. He's autistic, man. You can't talk to him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Ow! Give us a little bit.
Get him out of the cuffs and get him back to my house. This is his house. He's the one that called. He didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't.
He just got here from North Carolina last night. He's looking at his new house.
All right. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah. Kiss my ass. Take that thank you and shove it up your ass.
Nobody knew who he was.
Got me pure shaking. Why is he bleeding on the shoulder though? Did you tell?
All right, we're just gonna we're gonna get some. You good? All right. We said like maybe a little ice or ibuprofen. Wrist hurts. Your back.
Watch this part. Watch this part here. The paramedics come up, Bo, and he's scared to fucking death now. And that's,
How you doing?
He's got. He's okay.
did you see that? Did y'all see that? Huh? He's like, whoa. Yeah. Anybody with a uniform now, he's going to be freaking terrified. And rightly so. Rightly so. But this part here is the part that, I got a little mixed feelings over, but.
He did.
You took a picture of your shirt?
Yes.
Why?
You told Patriot, don't touch my shirt. No. I hate cops.
That's the part right there that I'm a little, and Jason, let's see, damn it, that's not it right. The dad, I think it's Jason. I can't remember. Anyway, said that he supports cops, right? And that kind of, after what happened to his son, I was kind of a little taken back by that, right? I mean, after what happened, you still support cops. And I do, listen, I don't hate cops. I'm not a cop hater, guys. Even though it might seem that way on a lot of my videos, I am not a cop hater. I will fist bump a damn good cop in a skinny minute. I will shake a good cop's hand. I absolutely will. But this shit right here makes you want to hate them all. This shit right here makes you want to hate every fucking one of them. Because none of them there that was on that scene said, get them fucking cuffs off of him. What are you doing, you stupid motherfucker? That's why. Anyway, I will put the link to this video in the chat so you guys can go watch it. Or you can go to Relax Outdoors to go watch it. Either way, I don't know if it's on that. Is it on that channel? Relax Outdoors? Is it on that channel or is it on a different channel? I can't remember now. Let's see. I put the link in the description though. Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Jeff,
Original link.
Jeff.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wrote a comment saying that. Hold on, let me go back here.
It is on a Relax Outdoors. I just checked. So you guys go watch it on his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, and my heart goes out to his son. It absolutely does. And most of you guys know I got an autistic son. He's a functioning autistic. Where he's got. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys can look it up, functioning autistic. But his son's not, right. He's got to have, care like almost all the time. So that's the difference. Mine don't.
Damn, what the hell is that comment?
Anyway, thank you.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt or cut you off, Jeff, but
no, you go ahead.
Relax Outdoors said, Jeff, see that? My son ain't never been afraid of anyone.
Yeah.
Not one apology from this sheriff department. Not one. I do not support the police, whether they're good or bad. I don't like them, never have, never will, and that's just me. I don't trust them, don't like them. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah. I mean, I still, I don't know. Anyway, what's up, Mr. Burns? Hey, thank you guys for being here. Go check. Hey, Eric Johnson, go check the video out. Watch the entire video. Leave a comment. Let them know that you're supporting him and his son and all that stuff, man. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. All I done was shared the video. I didn't do nothing hard. The hard part is having to live with your son being scared of everything now, especially anybody that's got a uniform on. So, so you got the hard part, living with that. So, anything you want to add there, Major Lee?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's a pretty recent video, isn't that? That incident just happened not long ago, within like the last week or two, right?
It might have been. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see if I can find. I think it's probably a month, maybe about a month.
Okay, yeah, that looked like, if I remember correctly, Indian River County, Florida.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go down there. I have to go down there anyway and revisit the health department down there.
It was the 8th. And I think the video was probably a couple of days old when I put it up. So it was the 8th of this month. So it's been a couple of weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah.
Okay. And the father says he still hasn't received an apology.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I would like to be down there with you.
Maybe I can go down there.
I would definitely.
I'd like to go down there.
I would definitely love to travel down there with you, man. Golly, I mean, you know what I mean? I would hope we could get a bunch of people to go down there.
I'm sure we
just
could.
You know what I mean? Just to show them you can't do stupid shit like that. I mean, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, not without some kind of repercussions. Has anybody from the city or county spoke out about how their officers handled the situation? Has that been addressed by anybody? Does anybody know?
Let's see if maybe we can get Relax Outdoors on panel. You want to come up on panel? I don't know if you've ever been on a panel before. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat. You click on that link and you can join us up here and you can talk about, how far you've gotten. Have you talked to lawyers? I mean, me and him spoke through email, quite a bit, after I put the video, and I did put it on both channels. I'm almost positive I put it on 2 channels. Can't remember. Let's see, where's the other one at? I put it on both because it just hit me that hard, man. So I put it on both channels. So never been on panel, sorry. Well, if you hit the link and just do what StreamYard tells you, you should be able to do it pretty easy. Yeah, I put it on NC Tyrant Hunter 2, the 8th. So I put it on there the same day. All right, Tommy Woods. See you later. What's up, M-Star? So it's got pretty decent exposure. Far as the the video on both channels goes, but it needs to get worldwide exposure. You know what I mean? So I would love to be there with you. Just let me know if you plan on going down there and win, and I'll see if I can't make the trip. Road.
Okay. Well, I know it won't be this week coming up. It'd probably be the week after at the earliest. So.
Yeah, well, I'm going to taking the kids to the beach next month, but that's like the 11th or something like that.
What beach are
11th.
you going to?
Just Topsail, just down here in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Surf City, Topsail Island. It's quiet down there, man. It's awesome. This dude not
I wish I can be down there.
What the hell? This dude audited elementary school.
Yeah,
No
I think
little kids
microscopes. You think he's upset that we did that mass audit out where those 2 journalists were arrested in front of that school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well.
Yeah, some people think the First Amendment only applies where they want it to apply.
Right. All right, relax outdoors. No worries, man. Just shoot me an email. I think you gave me your phone number, but I don't know if I kept it. I'm sure I did. I just can't remember where I put it. Because I usually write everybody's phone number down that gives it to me, right? That trusts me with their phone number. I usually jot it down somewhere on a sticky note, but I was sitting here looking for it while I was talking, and I can't find it. So if you can, shoot me another email at nctyrehunter@gmail.com. And you can also email Rogue Nation. Rogue, you want to tell them your email address?
Absolutely. It's Patriot Discussions at gmail.com. It's all one word, Patriot Discussions, plural, at gmail.com.
Right on. You don't see the StreamYard link? It should be pinned at the top of the comments.
I see it, and I've been posting it as well.
Okay. Yeah, it says StreamYard, so it should be right there.
And
Whoa, feedback. All right, well, Carolina Beach used to be the best spot. Yeah, I don't go to no really exciting beaches, like Myrtle Beach or Carolina Beach, or I go to the quiet places, so we can have a relaxing time. You know what I mean? Not a bunch of rides and a bunch of people. I've grew up at Surf City and Topsail Island. It's where my dad used to carry me as a teenager. That's where I carry my teenagers. I just love it because it's laid back, really quiet. Not really a tourist attraction, So yeah, and it's not but like 2.5, 3 hours from my house. So.
What the hell? This thing won't let me sign in. What the hell?
I forgot what I was talking about before that, but yeah, you guys go check that video out, man. Y'all, if y'all don't get disgusted on it, then you just don't have a pulse, I guess. As far as auditing in front of schools, I didn't see that. But if somebody got arrested from being outside the front of a school, which is perfectly legal, and there was a mass audit there, I missed out on it, to be honest with you. So there you go. Because I'd have probably been right along with them. So and I'm absolutely 100% sure they wasn't there auditing, the kids, right? So
right. I mean, that's just idiotic. I don't even think I got a kid on my camera the whole time I was there. Like, it's just people being stupid with their hurt feelings.
There goes Jeremy Brown. Good to see you, my man.
Sure. Relax outdoors right here, man.
That's right. Good to see you up here. You figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I figured it out. Somebody said look at the top of the chat, so I'm here, man.
There you go.
Yay.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Look, I just want to tell you, Jeff, man. Thank you very much, man. You put this on the map, dude. I mean, So my grandson's in the background yelling. My grandson, he's like 2 years old.
Yeah, right. No worries.
But no doubt, man. Look, you were the one that put it on the map, and then SJVT picked it up, and then a couple other channels picked it up, and it's gained traction. I have an attorney now. I just want to say I have an attorney, and there's definitely some rights that have been violated, which I knew that. Going back like 3 months ago, I knew my rights were violated, but it didn't get any traction. But
yeah.
Honestly, until you picked it up, girl. When you picked it up, it took traction, and it is what it is.
Well, I'm not going to say I was obligated to, because I wasn't.
No, you weren't. I knew you weren't. But it was out of the blue. Matter of fact, I didn't even know you picked it up. Like, I just started receiving messages from people from all over the planet, and
right.
Like,
but the reason there was two reasons. There was two reasons why that I wanted to do your story. Right. I have an autistic son myself. He's 18 now. He's got a driver's permit. He's doing great.
God bless him.
Smart kid. And he's a functioning autistic, right? And I know you know the difference. And he was from North Carolina, right? When I put the two,
I'm originally from North Carolina. I live in Florida now.
Right.
But
there was two. There was two factors there that I just had to do it, man. And it touched me. Even if I wasn't from, even if he didn't move from North Carolina, even if I didn't have an autistic kid, I would have, if I'd have seen it, I'd have put it up anyway. But those two, I had to do it, and I've done it on both my channels, right? I got two channels, this one and NC Tire Hunter. So I wanted it to get out there as much as possible. And after, like you said, after I did it, a couple more people did it. So it's awesome to see everybody come together and do this for just just that reason. You know what I mean? Just to get it out there for the world to see these tyrannical law enforcement government officials, man, to treat your kid like that. Or it was just, oh man, it blowed my mind.
Yeah, I can see if he was up the road, like at another house.
Right.
At some other
and
place.
People don't realize when you call cops, people get hurt. People absolutely get hurt. And I know you said in your video that you pro cop, and I get that, right? And again, I don't hate cops. I don't hate them, right? I hate bad cops. Right. Because they out there. They so many of them out there. And I'm one of them that thinks they're good cops out there, right? I've seen them. Now I don't see a lot of them, but I see them. Other people will disagree, and that's okay. That's what that's the good thing about you got your opinions. Everybody's got different opinions on a lot of stuff. So
if you don't mind me saying, like, I don't fault the neighbor for calling. Like, if I'm in Indeed.home, I would hope that he would call and say something. My fault is this. My neighbor called. He's an elderly guy. He's 80 years old. He's in a wheelchair.
The one in the wheelchair, right.
Yes, and he didn't know who Jason was, and I understand that because I didn't inform my neighbor that, hey, my son's coming tomorrow.
Right.
I don't even talk to my neighbors like that.
Right.
So he called the police on that day and said, hey, there's a strange kid, or matter of fact, I have the 911 call recording from that video.
Oh yeah.
From that day, yes. There's a lot of stuff.
Did the cops have body cams? Did you get the body cams too?
No, Indian River County in Florida, they don't require.
They don't have body cams. I got you.
They don't have body cams. But there's a 911 call. And look, I know a lot of people think that the neighbor called and said, "Hey, there's somebody looking in the windows." That's not the gist of the 911 call. He was concerned. He was concerned because he had somebody walking around my house. And to be honest with you, I have a bunch of lizards, man. When you live in South Florida and you haven't been here, there's a lot of lizards that go around the house on the back side of the house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was looking at lizards. He wasn't really looking in the house.
Right.
He wasn't like looking in the windows and stuff like that. And, like,
I think if the neighbor, I think if the neighbor would have stopped and just waited a minute, he would have figured out that this, this kid, he's not walking. You know what I'm saying? He's acting a little different. So let's get him, and let's inform the dad. Hey, there's somebody walking around your house. You know what I mean? So I think that's the way. But again, when people call cops, right? They trying to. I think he had good intentions, right? But some people's good intentions ends up getting people killed.
Here's the kicker. He called 911 and said that he was concerned about a young man walking around my house. He couldn't be more than, in his 911 call, he said he couldn't be more than 17, 18 years old, the whole 9 yards. He was calling for a well-being check. Within 2 minutes of the 911 call, I can hear my son's voice on the dispatch. Within 2 minutes, I can hear my son's voice saying "Daddy" in the dispatch on the cops call.
The recording.
He come out guns blazing, bro. And when he come out here, he says, "Oh, I asked him his name." Look at my video. I want you to look at my video. And in the video, the officer himself said, I showed up and I seen him walking in there. I said, "Hey, buddy, what's your name?"
He said he took off running. Yeah, I remember. He said he took off running. Yeah,
that's bullshit. And I can put everybody that knows my son, Jason Brown, that that's bullshit.
Yeah,
my son would never do that.
Right.
And
exactly.
I'm probably doing something right now because I do have an attorney, and I'm telling you right now, my son would never just run from anybody.
I remember you saying that. You said that on the video. I remember that. Yeah.
I'm not foolish. I have no reason to lie for anything, man. Everybody that knows Jason Brown, he is a very kind-hearted guy. He is a very I don't know how to explain it, man. I mean, he's Jason. He's just Jason. He is not violent. He is not anything like that. This officer showed up within 2 minutes of receiving the call to go and respond to a suspicious person, and this guy had my son on the ground within 2 minutes in my own house, right in my backyard, and I'm inside. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah.
This is my son's first day. I'm just doing dishes. I'm getting ready to make dinner.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm inside. I'm doing dishes, and I think I hear something, but I'm not sure because he keeps going outside the house. He keeps walking outside and coming back inside. Then I hear Daddy playing, and I walk outside, and then I see my neighbor who's in the wheelchair, the guy that called.
Yeah.
He pushed to my backyard. I go in the backyard, and there's this 300-pound officer laying on top of my son in the backyard, right, like literally 10 feet from my backyard. And it's caused me stress ever since, man, because I've been treated like a criminal ever since.
Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They make it like it's your fault, right? They make it like you did something wrong.
Sir, stand back. If you come any closer, you're going to be arrested.
Right.
And I got to watch them pull him up and fucking grope him for weapons and 9 yards. And Jason's just like asking for Daddy. He's like,
I know that's what got me. Yeah, he's like, "Daddy, help me." When he said "Daddy, help me," I lost it, cuz.
Dude, he said "Daddy, help me" more than one time, man. Like
that I lost it.
Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. The only thing I can do was sit there and watch this happen. Forced with watching it happen and them telling me that if I come any closer, I will be under arrest.
Yeah.
And
like you're supposed to sit back and just be okay with everything. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Take my autistic son. Yeah, here, just go on, take him. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, come on, man. They don't listen. You know what I think happened, Jeremy? What I think happened? They got the 911 call, right? The guys in the patrol car said, "Oh man, here's some action. Oh man, we're gonna get some." Yeah, and they just gritting their damn teeth and rubbing their hands together, and that's exactly what they do. They probably had a slow day, wasn't no action. They said, "Oh, we're gonna get to chase some motherfucker down today." That's what I think happened.
And it was an easy chasing down because guess what? Jason can barely run, bro.
Yeah, you can tell he can't hardly. Yeah.
And then after I confront him, I say, "Hey, my son is autistic. What are you doing? Why do you got him on the ground? I'm in the backyard." Before he even had cuffs put on him. This is before he even had cuffs on him. I'm telling him, "What the fuck are you doing, man? This is my son."
Yeah.
And the cop tells me, "Stand back," while he continues to rope my son across the front and across the rear. And then he starts placing cuffs on him and saying he's under arrest. I'm like, what the fuck is he under arrest for? This is his house. This is my house. Like this, what's he under arrest for? So, like, they continue on with it. And this is where it pisses me off the most, man. Like, not only did they continue on it, he didn't stop, but he continued to escort him completely off of my property to a waiting squad car who's parked cat a corner right over that way. Sorry, I'm at the house now.
No, you good.
Cat a corner over this way, right? When he parks, when he takes him over that way, I'm asking him the whole time, and this is in between all this, I knew I had to get my camera, so I went inside and I got my camera. I got my camera. It took me a minute because I was trying to upload another video. I mean, I do outdoors videos, man.
Right.
I'm not any of this thing, man. I just do random videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So I had to get my camera. I had to get my battery put in, the GoPro. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the GoPro, God damn it, what's it called? The SIM card in it. All that shit.
SD card.
And at the same time, I'm yelling at these guys. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And so when I finally got my camera, excuse my language, by the way.
No, you good, man. We got the motherfucker on here.
But by the time I got everything going, I'm like, I get my camera going. I'm still going back and forth with them, and they're still seeing if I come any closer, I'm going to be arrested too. You're telling me he's under arrest. He's under arrest, and I'm like, under arrest for what? And they will not, and they do not tell me what for. Like he's not.
That's the part.
You want to know the one statement that I heard that fucking pissed me off the worst out of that whole video?
What's that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He had a mental defect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
When I heard that, I wanted to go fucking hunt that cop down and whoop his ass all over the fucking place. When I heard that. And that was the excuse that he used, that he wanted to use and stand by. But I've noticed that's something that the cops are using as a standby for everything they're doing wrong now. Well, the person had a mental defect. I've been hearing that, and that was wrong with that cop.
Tammy, if they knew that, then they shouldn't even have sent cops out any fucking way.
Well, even if the thing is, even if the cop got there,
I want to interject one thing, and maybe I'm not in congruence with you guys on this, but I understand the reason why my neighbor called. He did not know who this guy was walking around my house.
I ain't got a problem with what your neighbor did.
But when my problem is this, he called 911 because he saw somebody walking around my house, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
But my problem is this. I went out and I confronted that officer and I told him, no, there's a mistake. You know, fucking he this is my boy. He lives here. You know, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he didn't automatically take the cuffs off. He just waited. Because his ego. That was his ego, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeff, he didn't take the cuffs off at all because he didn't have the cuffs on at all yet. This is before he even had the cuffs on him.
Oh, you told him all that beforehand?
Yeah, this is I confronted him before he had the cuffs on him. And I told him, sir, this is my boy. He lives here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? And he continued and put cuffs on him even after I told him he has a mental disability. And I swear to God, as I'm sitting here, anybody who has any kind of right mind can see my son Jason, who is a beautiful person, has a sort of mental disability, man.
The point I was getting at, though,
he has no defect. He has no anything like that. He has a disability.
The point I was getting at, as soon as he saw that boy, that young man, your son, as soon as he saw your son had that mental disability, okay, he should have stopped his ass right there and knocked on your door and asked you, do you know this person? And anybody in their right mind would have fucking done that. I know if I would have saw him, I would have gone right over to your house and knocked on your door and said, is this your son? Because, or do you know this person? But then again, I lived with a lady that had an autistic daughter for 3 years. Okay, I know autistic people perceive their surroundings and have to perceive their surroundings different than us. Okay, I know that. But a cop should know that as fucking well before they start attacking.
And one thing this officer lost throughout this whole thing is one thing called qualified immunity.
Right.
Yes, sir.
He admitted. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you good. Go ahead. Finish up.
He admitted during the video itself, in the heat of the battle, that when he got him on the ground and he took him down and he started hollering, he realized that something was right.
Something wasn't right. That's right.
Words, he had a mental disability.
A mental defect. That's what the cop said.
And you know what? If he really realized that, then why didn't he stop right then? When I confronted him and when he registered that this guy was like, you know, in the wrong place, wrong time. Not in the wrong place. He was in the right place at the right time.
Jeremy, let me stop you right there for a minute. We got John's up here. John hadn't had nothing. He ain't said nothing since he's been up here. What's up, John? You got something to add?
Sorry.
What on, man?
You got something to add to what we're talking about?
That's my feedback. I'm thinking about getting into the I've seen everybody else do. I watch you guys a lot. I watch you all the time, to be exact. What I have to add, I'm former loss at its best, and now, of course, we're all seeing it at its worst. And I know how to fix it.
Okay, I think you're breaking up a little bit, John.
Not a lot of people.
John, you're roboting a little bit. You're cutting in and out. Every other word, I think, is cutting in and out. Sometimes this StreamYard stuff ain't exact, right? I mean, sometimes it messes up a little bit.
Let me hang up and try back.
Right on. All
right. Before you start, I want to just say that. Hey, Germany, Germany, I can't pronounce it. Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I as a person with autism, I am very, very saddened about this video, and I believe I did post it on my Facebook page. I'm going to go ahead and lay down, Jeff, and thanks for letting me be up here on the panel. I'm still not feeling good.
All right, man. I hope you get to feeling better, my man. Go get some more orange juice and get some rest.
Oh, hope you feel better.
Hey, Matt, what is that? Matt Skins? What's up? You muted. Hang on. I think I muted you. Hang on. You had an echo a while ago. Hang on. Let's see if your echoes.
I'm not feeling bad at all.
Hey, Matt, what yeah, you got to echo. You got to turn your YouTube off. You got to mute your YouTube. Yeah, you coming through twice.
Oh. Is that better?
Let's see. Let's try it one time. Yeah, there you go. You got it now. Go ahead.
Right. So I've had this conversation with Rogue a couple times.
Okay.
Not verbally, but I have a very big problem with somebody going to an elementary school and doing audits.
Right on. Well, that's between you and Rogue. I'll let y'all have it. I'm gonna step away. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna step away from the computer. Y'all try to keep it civil. All right, I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
I'm always civil.
I'm gonna go smoke me a cigarette right quick while y'all talking about this. Jeremy, if you want to hang on and let them talk about this, if you got something to do, that's fine. Jeremy Brown, thank you for being here. Just in case you had to leave, but you don't have to leave. I'm just saying in case you got to leave. Thank you so much for coming up here.
No, it's cool. I'm just
But they're gonna Rogue and this guy here is gonna talk about some other stuff. So I'm gonna let them have at it, and I'm gonna step away for a minute.
All right, I'll be out of here. This is my first stream.
Oh, you fine. You can stay there and listen. Hey, stay there and enjoy the show, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot to be learned, dude.
Right on.
A lot to be learned.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of show it's going to be. I just would like to know why he thinks it was okay to go to an elementary school and do an audit at an elementary school. I just think that's insane. Kids were scared, and I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. How anybody could possibly think that's okay. And I really had a lot of respect for him for a long time. About a month and a half ago, I guess it was Dr. Sean Berry or whatever the hell he was, whatever, got arrested, whatever. But why would you go to an elementary school to do an audit? Just ridiculous to me. I just think that's crossing a line.
Well, what was the sequence of events of the whole situation? Do you remember?
I do. He got arrested.
Who got arrested?
Dr. Sean Berry, I believe, right?
Who else got arrested?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well,
I saw you there. I saw you there with about 10 people. All right.
Right. Well, we got to put it in perspective and context, right?
I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's this gentleman named James, and he goes around Lake County and he does some audits here and there. He's a gentleman. He's not an auditor, but he's upset with his local government, right? He lives down the road from this school here, okay? He notices that there's a traffic problem in front of this school. It's been going on for years. Traffic's backed up for a mile. It's a dangerous situation for the kids, right? Did you see that video?
I know a little bit about it, yes.
Okay, so he goes by the school, in front of the school, to videotape this traffic scenario, right? While he's there, the principal comes out to him on the sidewalk and starts getting into a confrontation with him.
I saw that.
At which point, James decides that he would like to do a public record request, which is allowable not only under Florida state law, but the very school board itself has a policy that allows us to go to the schools and request records. Jeff Gray's done many schools, and he's done many record requests at schools, okay? So they denied him the record request. They arrested him for being on school property, even though as a citizen, as a journalist requesting those records, he has a right, okay? And while he was filming that video, there was a parent there who had grabbed himself lewdly in front of the kids. Okay, now this was the same parent, okay, because if you watch James' video, because James doesn't focus in on any of the children, okay? He catches children just like your eye would catch a child if you're at a beach or at Disney and you're looking around. Your eye's going to catch a child. That's the way his camera caught children that day, if at all. And what we see there is we see the parents hanging out while James is talking to the official because they want to see what's going on. They want to be involved in the situation, right? And you see the kids over there waving to James on his camera, and you see the parents over there waving to James on the camera. Instead of taking their children out and going to their car, they specifically waited to confront James, okay, and to give them this lewd gesture in front of the children. This guy did, right? So James got arrested. About a week later, Sean Barry's driving by, going to the Sumter County building, and he says, "Hey, I've seen that school before. That's the one that Rogue Nation had a video from that guy on." So he stops and he goes over there to talk to the police about filing a report about the lewd act that he saw on camera there. Okay. And then the cops come, they do no investigation, and they arrest Dr. Sean Barry out in front of the school. So I decided to get a whole bunch of people together to go out in front of the school. I don't believe that you'll see one child on my video, okay? Because I was pointing it at the street and not the school.
Not true, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Did I focus on any child for more than 5 seconds?
I didn't say you focused on any. No, you asked me.
Okay. All right. Well, then let me finish.
Right.
And my sign was "Stop breaking the law." Right? Did you see that? You saw my sign, "Stop breaking the law."
Yes.
I was yelling it. Okay, and I was talking to the
almost
public.
all of this. Yes, I was very upset about it. That's why I watched it.
Okay. So I was saying stop breaking the law to the officials that had denied James the public record request and arrested 2 gentlemen for practicing their rights. Is that what I did?
Now, can I ask you a question? A couple of questions?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
Number one, don't you think there would be a better way to do it than having a bunch of people out where a bunch of kids are being driven home outside of their elementary school? Number one. Number two, there is definitely a difference between legal and moral. All right? Now, Jeff was talking about he has an autistic, I think it's an autistic son or somebody. I have an autistic nephew. It doesn't, legal is legal. Moral is moral. There's a different way that could have been done. The fact that there was a kid crying in a car bothered the shit out of me. That really bothered me. Now, I'm just one guy. Dude, I do pedophile stuff. I catch pedophiles, all right? I also do some 1A stuff too. I catch pedophiles, but I just discussed it. It wasn't you. To me, that wasn't you.
Well, right. Because as you know, I've got 800 videos and only one of them is at a school, right?
All right, but why can't you just say you shouldn't have done that? There should have been a different way to do it. If you said that,
you're asking me to say that I shouldn't have stuck up for these men, and I shouldn't have stuck up.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. No, that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is say there should be a different way you could have went about it. That's all I'm asking you.
How is there a different?
I started watching Aim Against the Press and you, really the two I really started watching. All right? And I lost a ton of respect for you from that. There's a different way. All right? To me, there should be some off-limit shit, right? You want to be Casey Camera Boy or Silence Boy? You're not like them, right?
Absolutely not. But tell me your different way of protesting their arrests.
Not standing out on side where the kids are driving by.
I'm not asking you to tell me what not to do. Tell me what to do.
Go to the city clerk. Go to whoever runs the school board there. Something. There had to be something that could have been done than having 10 camera guys out there standing outside scaring kids. I just think that was wrong.
So you think protesting scares kids?
I think protesting at an elementary school scares kids, yes.
100%.
Why would it scare them? Like logically,
It did
why
scare
would
them. I don't know. You would ask me why. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but it scared them.
I mean, you're asserting that they're scared, so you must know that they're scared, right?
Well, they were crying. They were crying. Dude.
But do you know the reason why the kid was crying? Did his mother just say that he couldn't use his phone that night? I mean, do you know the kid?
You're not going to accept the fact.
I understand.
I'm not. Listen. I don't hate you, man. I like what you do for the most part. This one was wrong. That's it. You're not going to agree. You're not going to agree with me at all. You're not going to say, you know what? Maybe I could have tried to do something different on this one. You're not going to agree. That's it. I'm the kind of person. I'm the kind of person. If I make a mistake, I admit I make a mistake. All right? That's who I am. I live with it.
Hey, can I please ask one question, bud?
I don't know if it's going to be listened to it at all, but I want to say one thing. Like,
sure. I can hear. Is that Jeremy talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
If there's kids involved, like keep them out of it, man. Like I don't know who. Look, I'm not on anybody's side, man. I'm just saying, if there's kids involved, look, dude, like they need to be completely excluded.
That's all I'm trying to say to him is.
But let me say something about
Jeff,
it.
Go ahead. Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, the kids wasn't the focus of them being there.
Doesn't matter. You're still hurting the kids.
So I understand. Listen, and I get it. I get what you mean. I understand where you're coming from, right? I've never been to a school, or I may have been like beside a school once or twice before. But I definitely, and I think Rogue does this too. He tries his best to keep kids out of his pictures, right? I mean, I've noticed. I hadn't noticed, any kids, him focus on any kids at all.
Hey, Jeff, can I interrupt you real quick? How long have you been back on?
How long I've been back? What do you mean back on?
Back on listening.
Oh, I've been listening the whole time.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought you were taking a break.
No, I did. I carried my phone out there when I was
immigrants
smoking a cigarette. So I've been listening the whole time.
Watching. Gotta respect it. All right.
No, I get it. Let me finish.
I like everything you did. This is one he fucked up on, I think.
Okay, and okay, your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Absolutely. You don't like him being at that school. Okay, that's a given. You already said that, right? You disappointed at him for being at the school. I'm saying is if stuff happens right there at the school, right? Kids need to learn, right, what activism is. Now, I think
not an elementary school, Jeff.
Well, okay, maybe not elementary school, but I'm saying I don't think he didn't go there just to video kids. Now that'd be freaky.
No, I don't think he did it. No, absolutely agree. I don't think he did it intentionally.
So if some kids did get on camera and got a little freaked out, it's up to at that point it's up to the parents to say, "Oh, they're just activists. They're out there protesting something." So if parents drive by, or a school bus drives by a protest over George Floyd, right, and they don't like it, you understand? What if George Floyd was at a school and he got killed there and people protested there? Would that be different?
I think it'd be a lot different for sure.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
How would it be different? Okay, somebody got killed, somebody got arrested. Okay, so there's different
elementary school. These
okay, but what if George Floyd got killed in front of an elementary school? What if Black Lives Matter would go in front of an elementary school? Would it be different?
Actually, they have done that twice that I know of, by the way.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify it. I'm not doing that at all. I'm trying to maybe understand, have you understand a little bit more about that kids are going to see stuff they don't like, right? They're going to see, look, they all kind of stuff kids see driving a school bus. Dude, these kids see the nastiest, foulest shit at school. Right. So why can't they be
I'm 53
educated?
years old. I have two kids. One's in the military.
Right.
One's in the military. The other one's 25. I understand all this. I got a granddaughter coming in the next few days.
Right
I
on.
get all this.
Okay,
but protective of children. One of the things that I do is I catch predators online to catch kids.
Oh yeah, but he's not a predator
for no reason.
It'd be different if he was a predator and he went there just for the kids, right? He was there for a specific reason.
I just think it was a bad choice.
Okay, all right, and you entitled, man. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I'm not trying to argue. Like I said, I'm not want to make this a big drama thing. I just think it was a bad choice.
You're good. You're good. I don't think it's going to turn into that. It hadn't, and I don't think it's going to.
I apologize.
And I've already talked with Mexicans. I told them, hey, I don't ever do this. I probably won't ever do this again. I thought that was the end of it. I didn't know he was microscoping the comments there, but me and Mexicans had already talked about it. I mean, again, this is outside my normal MO or repertoire.
Right.
But I mean, I can only say so many times that I'm not going to do it, and I don't know if it's ever going to get dropped. I don't know.
It'll be dropped it'll be dropped. It's dropped right now. All right. It'll be dropped right now. All I'm saying is my belief is that was a wrong choice, wrong move. That's it. Period. I'm one person out of what I don't know, 7 billion people in this country or in this world. It really doesn't matter.
No, it does. It does matter.
My opinion, I think that was a wrong choice. I want to protect kids. That's all.
And your opinion does matter. It really does. And like I said a while ago, and just like Rogue said, he probably won't never do another one like that. It's one of them things. And I understand you want Rogue to say, "Okay, I was wrong for being in front of."
I don't need him to say that. I just,
you know what I mean.
I just want him to just be who he is, who he's been, and that's it. Just don't do. I don't know. Just
a lot of stuff. Let me say this. A lot of stuff, or a lot of things I do are for good intentions, right? Some people can construe it to be bad intentions.
Oh, you're an asshole sometimes, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. But I go out with good intentions.
Right.
I want to go out and find good people, right? I don't want to go out there and find bad police all the time, right? It makes interesting video, but that ain't what I want. It happens, but that ain't what I'm looking for, right? I go out there with good intentions and to exercise the rights that we have, and then it gets all twisted sideways a lot of the times. But the intentions mainly were good, right? On every time I go out, I have good intentions, but it turns out bad on many occasions.
Well, let's
too many actually.
Hey, Mexicans, I'm just kind of floored by what.
No, go ahead, throw it in. Go ahead, throw it in.
No, I'm not throwing anything at you. I'm just saying, like, I don't know anything about your story. I'm just.
I don't have a story.
Well, from what I heard, I'm just saying I don't know anything about it. But it's interesting. I don't know what else to say with that. But just, if you feel strongly about it, man, just keep going with it, man. But you're with good people right now, with Jeff and John and Major Lee and Channing, all these people in here. Like, you're with good people to discuss this situation with. But I don't know. I don't know your situation, man. I haven't been following.
Listen. Let me explain something to you. So
yes, sir.
I do, just so you guys understand. So again, for the third or fourth time, I try and catch pedophiles online. That's really what I do. But I also do some 1A shit. Yeah. But I looked up to Rogue a lot. I started with Amigasson, but I looked up to Rogue a lot. He just disappointed me. I probably went overboard, being really pissed off. But to me, just kids are off limit. Period. That's it. I don't think he was trying to hurt the kids. I get that now.
No.
I just think there should be a different way if that comes up again.
Can I say something here real quick on that?
Go ahead.
Okay. To me, on that, what I want, he did not know where to focus on a kid. And I'm not trying to be a dick or anything else, but think of it this way. Okay, what happens if he's outside of a restaurant? He's a cop. Okay, a kid inside the restaurant there gets upset. Is it any different? So is he going to have to immediately
That's like
back
somebody
up?
saying, no, that's completely different. That's like me going to your business and then you're saying, well, what if I went to your home? It's completely different.
No. Listen. No, what you're getting mad at is you saw a kid
I'm not mad. I'm
crying
not
in
mad
a
at all.
car.
I'm not mad at all.
What seemed to upset you, and the thing that I've heard you say the most, is you saw a kid go by crying in a car. It would be no different then. So he's going to have to back up with that type of stuff. He's going to have to back up his stuff. If there's a kid crying in a restaurant because mommy and daddy called because they saw that guy out there filming. Okay, that I don't see no difference in those scenarios. You see, with that type of thinking.
We disagree with that. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
All right,
he did not go.
I think it's apples
now.
and oranges.
I agree with you. I agree with if he went there to that school with every intention to film kids.
Tammy, Tammy, hang on, Tammy. Your audio is going in and out. I don't know if you're moving back and forth, but we need to let John. We need to let John say something too. He's been up here a while.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but your audio is really.
Is that better? Is that what I'm saying?
Yes,
that
is better. Yes.
Okay. Now, I wanted to say this one little statement. I understand if he went to the school there and his whole intention was to film kids. I would have a fit with that too. But
I never said that though. I never said
no. But what I'm saying is that wasn't his intention, and I don't have a problem with what he did, and that if his whole intention was to do that though, then that's when I'd had a problem. And I also wanted to say thank you for being one of the people that helped catch the pedophiles too.
Well, I'm gonna keep going. So
keep doing it, bud. You ain't the only one out there doing it. Just saying.
John, you're up, I guess.
Yeah, what's up, John? You got your stuff figured out, man? John. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with your connection there, John, but it's not working out, bud.
Hey, Ro, can I say something to you?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Listen, I apologize for anything I said that made you feel like I thought you were a dirtbag. I don't think you're a dirtbag. All right. I just thought that should not have happened that day with all those people out there with those kids coming out of that school. Just pissed me off. That's it. All right. I apologize if I made you feel like I'm like you're, dude. You do good work. You know your shit. I just think it was the wrong way to go about it. I'm never going to drop that. Nobody's going to talk me out of it. I thought there was the wrong way to handle it, but not you personally, just everybody. It wasn't just you. There was a bunch of people out there, right?
Yeah, there were 13 people there, but again, you know, and here's something maybe behind the scenes that wasn't in the play, but Dr. Sean Berry has been an ardent supporter of mine almost since day one. Like, this guy is one of the most, in my opinion, steadfast patriots that we have. I mean, this guy goes out repeatedly with us. His channel's small. He's never tried to grow it. He's never looked for any kind of money or anything from that. The first time the guy ever got arrested, he was standing next to me in the port of Tampa, you know, at whatever age he was, in his 50s or 60s. I mean, this to me is a guy that deserves my respect. And when he got arrested out there for trying to report a crime, I mean, that really touched base with me, you know what I mean? And I would do the same for you, Mexicans, if it was in front of a school, if it was in front of, you know, the White House. I mean, no matter where it's at, this man was practicing his rights, and he was arrested for it. And I'd like to stand up for that, you know what I mean? And then again, I would do that for anybody, and especially somebody that's so supportive of not only the cause and my work, but of the whole ideal of protecting rights.
Can you understand where I'm coming from?
No, absolutely. I'm sure you know, but I have two kids myself, 14 and 8. And again, You know, if someone was at, you know, we homeschool, so that would never happen. But if someone's going to a school and they're focusing on children specifically, I definitely have an issue with that. But what I don't have an issue with is me going into WIC and, you know, glancing around the room and getting some children on camera. And if their mom starts yelling and the kid starts crying, I'm not remorseful about that. You know what I mean? If I'm at Disney World and I'm videotaping my kids and, you know, I happen to get kids walking behind them, you know what I mean? Like that's,
I get that.
You know, that's part of life. You know what I mean? But again,
I get you. But you guys had an army at the outside of a school coming out, basically. I mean, come on, that's not different than taking a picture at Disney.
Can I ask one question real quick?
Sure.
Mexicans, this video that you're talking about, that you're referring to.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Was this a video at the kids' school, and they were traumatized because they had somebody that was doing?
Yeah, they were all everybody was outside where the cars come out, the buses come out, the cars come out. All the people were there, all the auditors were there. Yeah, at the elementary school.
So and that's your issue because the kids were
I just think,
traumatized.
again, I don't disagree with the fact that if somebody got arrested, they shouldn't have got arrested. You can fight it. I just don't think that you should have.
Somebody was arrested.
My opinion, man.
No,
you guys think I'm an asshole. I'm not.
No. Please understand. I'm a new guy, man. I'm not.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about the situation.
I don't know. I'm just asking this. So these kids were audited at a school.
The kids weren't audited. The auditors were outside where all the cars come out.
And they were traumatized by it, correct?
Well, a few of them were crying, yeah.
No, traumatized. They were traumatized.
I don't know. I didn't talk to the kids.
Well,
if they're crying, I guess that's traumatized. I mean, that's traumatized.
I would assume that's traumatized.
Say it again.
I would assume that would be traumatized.
No. I don't think the kids were. I don't think the kids were traumatized. I just think that it was an unnecessary. Again, and I don't want to get back into it because I don't want to get into an argument. I just think it was a wrong way to handle it. That's it.
So I'm a new guy looking in. I'm just asking. Were they traumatized?
All right, so let me ask you a question, Jeremy. Let me ask you a question. All right. So
were they traumatized?
I'm a friend of yours or somebody you know, right? I got arrested. I got arrested at a school for whatever reason. I got arrested at a school. You bring, I thought it was 10. He said it was 13, but auditors outside of where all the kids are coming out with the parents in the cars. All these cameras, all these guys around with cameras pointing them at all these kids.
That would be frightening in itself as a child.
Exactly.
I got you.
That's all I'm trying to say is that I think it could have been handled differently.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Do
I think Rogue was trying to hurt kids? Absolutely not. Not in a million years.
No, all I
just think it could have been handled differently. That's all I'm saying. And he asked me how, and I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying I just don't think that was the way to handle it.
No, all I was asking is, do you think the children were traumatized by the cameras and the auditors coming out? Or was it something else?
I'm sure they weren't comfortable. Think when you were 10 years old, 11 years old. You got all these cameras. I don't know. You're asking me a question I don't know. I didn't talk to the kids.
I'm basing it off my own son, man. My own son, he's 25. He got the mind of a 6-year-old, and yeah, he'd be kind of weird with that. I'll be honest with you, but I'm saying is, the kids that were traumatized. The reason why you're calling right now.
I'm saying traumatized. I don't know that they were traumatized, but.
So are you traumatized?
Can y'all hear me?
Am I traumatized?
Yes.
All right. I'm done talking to you, Jeremy.
Hang on.
That's a ridiculous question, but.
Roger, hang on, Jeremy. Hang on, Jeremy. We got to let Roger say something. We can get back to we can get back to that in just a second. Go ahead, Roger.
The argument is, I understand the argument, and
think I understand.
Well, first, we're not arguing. Let's
I
be
don't think it's
clear.
an argument. I
Yeah,
think
let's be clear. We're not
Okay.
arguing. We are discussing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Roger.
Okay. Discussion is my bad choice of words.
No, you good.
The discussion, I understand both sides, I think, but it would be nice if we knew why the children were of the camera happened to be crying about something else that don't pertain to the actions.
Sure.
Then, I'm not going to say that it was right or wrong necessarily. It's probably something that I wouldn't do personally. I'm not a First Amendment auditor, but I probably wouldn't do it myself. But to say that it's wrong, definitely wrong, I'm not so sure about that. I'm not convinced of that.
No, again, I'm not saying it's illegal.
Let me say this. Let me say this right quick. Now, if I was asked if I would come down there to help out, if Rogue would have asked me, and he may have, and I just don't remember, if he would have asked me, hey, Jeff, you want to come down here? Dr. Shawn, there was unrest, illegal arrest. You want to come show your support? I'd have went.
And I would say the same thing about you. You're
well,
wrong.
listen though, but I wouldn't have asked if it was in front of a school or a courthouse. It was still bad regardless of where it was at, right?
I gotcha.
Now, would I would have put kids on camera? Probably not. Not if I could have helped it. I don't do that. I don't even think you'll ever see a kid on mine.
No, you're very careful what you do.
But that's not to say they won't accidentally get on there if I put the camera on a car that's yelling at me or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let
me ask you an honest God question, Jeff. Honest God question. All right.
Go ahead.
Because I know you. I think you're a true patriot. I really do.
I got you.
100%. If you knew you were going to an exit of an elementary school with 13 people with cameras, would you join that?
If the cause was right, yes, I think I would have.
I think you're just saying that because Rogue's on.
No. Listen, because I don't even know if he would have told me if it was in front of a school or not. To be honest with you,
I'm not picking on you, Rogue. I'm just saying.
No, listen.
No, I said, but if you showed up and it was at an exit of a school,
I would have asked why we're there. Why do we got to do it right here at the exit of the school?
Correct.
Is that where the arrest happened? If that was where the arrest happened, then absolutely we'd stay right there. But you can point your cameras to the road, like Rogue was talking about, and not even get no kids. Now I hadn't seen the video. Matter of fact, I hadn't even seen the damn video yet, right? So I'm just talking on my experiences, not Rogue's experiences or nobody else's experiences, right? I'm just saying I probably would have went. And now
maybe I'm just too careful. I don't know. I think that.
Now, would I want to scare kids? No, absolutely fucking not. I don't want to
take 13 cameras pointing at kids coming out of a driveway would scare them.
Were they pointing at the kids though?
Come on, seriously,
really?
13 of them? Come on.
I don't know. I think most. Let me put it this way. Most auditors that I know, right, that I talk to, would not point the camera at kids. I don't watch videos that they got kids in them.
What auditors are you speaking of that pointed the cameras at the kids?
I never said it. They pointed them at the kids.
You just said it. You said
that's absolutely not what I said.
13 cameras at the auditor.
I'm sure.
Absolutely, 13 cameras.
Kids. There were a couple of kids that were crying because they were upset because of all the
okay, hang on. Let me say this, Jeremy. Hang on.
Sorry.
All right, were they crying because the parents were yelling and screaming? Why are they out here with these cameras? Maybe that's why they were crying, right? Sure. Maybe that's why, not the cameras themselves. I'm not saying that's what it was. I'm just saying, do we know it was the cameras that made these kids cry?
Right,
I don't know.
I don't know. Auditors would.
I guess my point is lost, and that's it. I'm not going to win this argument.
I don't know anybody.
Not argument, but this discussion.
I don't know anybody that would do that. Period. Let alone auditors, man.
That's not true. Casey Camera Boy, SGV, Freaky Potato, all them guys would do all that shit.
Jeremy's a dude though.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, he don't watch. Jeremy, you don't watch.
He don't know nothing about the audit.
Yeah,
I'm not even in this thing, man. I'm just.
Yeah, right. That's why. That's why it's hard for you to understand where Metz is coming from. Is he watches tons of auditing videos. He sees these other auditors filming kids, in cars or walking down the sidewalks or what have you, right?
Yeah,
I don't
mess
do it.
with people for no reason.
I don't do it, right? I don't do it, and I make a point not to do that.
That's why I watch you every time you come up. I watch your video because you know
why?
Well,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Because you're respectful. You are an asshole at times.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you're still an asshole in a respectful way.
Sometimes you got to be an asshole.
But you would never hurt a kid. I know that 100%. You're a
absolutely
patriot.
Not. Yeah,
you're a patriot. You're a Second Amendment holder. I respect everything you do. I really do.
I appreciate that.
And your friend, your friend that you're with, I forgot his name.
Carolina Auditor.
Yeah, he's probably too quiet sometimes.
Yeah, right. He is.
Carolina,
but that's his way. That's his way.
He probably keeps you in line a little bit. I'm sure.
You know what? It's a bad cop, good cop, bad cop routine, man. That's
exactly,
all.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with a bad cop, you got to be an asshole back there. They don't understand if you don't.
I gotta tell you, Jeff was about ready to beat this lady up for talking too long. And then by the end of it, he was like, she did a great job, and he tried.
You're talking about today? Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, you know what? I was like, well, while you cops explaining them, it don't take that long to tell the man I got a right to stand out here. Jesus Christ.
You wanted to beat the hell out of her, and she gave you no reason to.
Right. Well, and I told her she done an awesome job at the end. I give respect when I get it, man. That's what I try to do.
That's why I love him.
I don't do it all the time. Like I said before, sometimes I got a chip. Right. I might watch some cop watching videos or some rest videos, right, the night before, or the morning I go out recording, right? And sometimes I do have a chip on my shoulder off the get-go. Not often, but sometimes that gets me fired up to want to go record, right? Watching these tyrant officers do illegal shit, right? So sometimes I do go out there with a chip on my shoulder, and I am the asshole first without even the cop being an asshole, but not very often.
But you know what it is with you?
Shit happens.
Is you expect, which you usually get it, but you expect almost every time directives.
Absolutely.
You try and fight that right before they even say any.
Yep. And they do it anyway.
They do it anyway. It's awesome, right? This lady today, I think it was today or yesterday, whatever, the one you put
It was today, this morning.
And she didn't give you no directives, but you told her.
I told her not to. I mean, she actually didn't. Yeah. So that was pretty good. That video will be coming out in a couple of days.
Throw them directives out. Even if you tell them not to, they'll still throw one out.
They do. And she was a sweetheart. She was nice. She was courteous.
She was.
She was a little too nice, if you ask me, but hey, I guess that's her way. But anyway, Jeremy, I didn't mean to cut you off a while ago. If you got something, you need. I tell you what, Jeremy, what you need. I think what you need to do, and I need to do as well, is go watch the video that Majorly Awesome. It's on Rogue Nation channel. I should have his link somewhere.
Check it out, man.
Go check that out. I'm sure it's on Dr. Sean Berry's channel, and I don't know who the other channels that were out there, but I'm sure there's different angles, and I'm sure some of them might have had kids on it. I don't know. I hadn't seen the video, but if they did, I don't think it was intentional. They didn't go there to try to scare kids, and I know you know that. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes life sucks, right? Sometimes kids do get a little scared, but again, I think it could have been a combination of maybe a bunch of people out there with cameras, or the parents freaking out because these cameras out there too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's right. Yeah,
it could have been a lot of different things.
Kids will reflect what the parents are doing.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, Maskins. I don't know the video you're referring to, man. And I apologize. I just.
No, you're good. You don't watch.
No, they didn't like shoot kids or anything like that. It was
the point. You're right.
The point was, like I said, I think that, to me, that there should be limits. Let
me ask you this, okay? I get what you're saying. Let me ask you this: what do you think about churches? What do you think about auditors going out recording at churches and
Disgusted. I'm disgusted with it.
synagogues and stuff like that, like Jewish churches. Yeah,
completely disgusted with it.
I got you.
That's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy to sell freaking potatoes out, because
right. I didn't bring that name up. That's not who I was referring to. But there's a few that do it. I don't.
Disgusting.
I won't. I won't do that now. Let me say this: if an auditor or anybody gets arrested in front of a church, right?
Yeah.
And we need to protest in front of that church, I would absolutely go.
I would if there was a reason they were there to begin with, a legit reason they were there and got arrested for sure.
Okay, so if they was just there recording and got
they
arrested,
were just there fucking with somebody because they're a different religion or whatever,
right.
Then I have a problem.
Right. That's exactly right. Right. Link to video. Are you're a mod, right? No, hang on, Rogue. I thought you was already a mod.
So to teach the First Amendment, we got to segregate out who we teach the First Amendment to, just because it might offend them for their religion and belief.
I just think
I'm sorry, I don't see that because everybody needs to learn about your rights, no matter who you are, and if you want to break them, you need to be accountable.
All right, but what?
Just like me, if I'm trying to go out there and jump up in Major League Awesome's face and grab his camera, I should be held accountable. I should not be able to have to fall on and say, well, I'm a member of a synagogue, or I can't be fallen upon. Oh, I'm a Christian or anything else like that, because the rights don't say if you get the right to stop someone from filming because you're a Christian. It don't say that. It don't say and I have no problem with anybody going to a synagogue or any place else and film them, because of the simple fact they got to learn the same right as anybody else and go by and give me my same right.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I agree somewhat. I won't go to a church because I'm just funny like that. Just like a damn a cemetery. I'm not fucking. I would never go record in a fucking cemetery. So maybe it's a weird feeling of mine or something.
What up, authority check?
I'm just saying. I just wouldn't do. Churches or nothing, man. Not unless. Let me rephrase that. Now I have got some requests to do a few churches actually, because of the pastor there is crooked. Now this is what people told me several, right? So if I don't know if I had some evidence to back that up, I would probably go sit in front of that church if I had evidence.
I wouldn't mind that, Jeff. I wouldn't mind that if you're not going after the people's religion.
Right. No, I wouldn't do that.
What I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't care what religion you are. I'm not going after it.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Roger.
A couple of things. First, I like to give a thumbs up to Authority Check. I absolutely love your videos. And I realize that you probably
fuck him. I'm taking him off now just because you said that. The hell? Whose show is this, Roger? What the fuck are you doing, man?
Well, I'm sorry, but fuck you back.
I know, right? I'm just fucking with you. Authority Check.
I don't know, guys.
How many cop doors are trying to open?
I just want to say, that with Authority Check, that he puts a lot of work in his stuff. I know he does. And I really.
Are you saying I don't, Roger? Come on, man. What the fuck?
He's gonna take me off again. Come on, you got.
I know, right? You better talk. You better say something good about me, Roger. I'm taking you off.
Believe it or not, you're on the table. Just give me a minute here.
That's great.
Anyway, I just really love your work. You just work hard at it. I know.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to speak to Jeremy Brown. I saw the video, and I'm so sorry of what happened to you. It should have never happened. It was completely wrong, and I just want you to know that I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yes, sir.
Now, Jeff's turn.
No, go ahead, man. You're on a roll, baby. You'll get around to me. Wait a minute. You forgot Rogue Nation. You'll get back around to me in a minute. Fuck that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I've watched a lot of First Amendment videos, and Jeff is one that I really like watching him. Mainly, the main reason why I like watching Jeff is
It's too late to kiss my ass now, Roger.
give me time. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The main thing I really like about Jeff is he flat will not take any bullshit.
I'll leave that bullshit at home.
That's what I like. But mainly what I wanted to say is I'm not a First Amendment auditor. I'm not sure I could actually do that. Maybe I could. I don't know. But correct me if I'm wrong. The whole point of a First Amendment audit is to show people that what you're doing is okay. What you're doing is legal.
That's
now,
okay.
Whether somebody likes it or not is really irrelevant. It's all about what we're allowed to do, what we have the right to do. Now, whether you audit a school or you audit a church or whatever, that's up to each individual. The point is, we have the right to do it if we so choose. Now, is it morally right? Well, maybe not. I don't know. But the point is that we have the right to do it. And the more people that understands that we have the right to do that, then the less conflict there's going to be. People just don't. There was a time in my life that I don't know where I got this from, but I had it in my mind that it was absolutely a federal crime to fill a prison.
Right.
Well, I know that now. I know now that that's not true. That's not true.
Let me stop you for a minute there, Roger, and then I'll let Authority check because he's look like he's chomping at the bit here for a minute. And I know he's gonna say something good about me. I just know he is. Anyway, no, what I was gonna say is before I started doing this, I didn't have a fucking clue that I could do it. Right? I mean, but. I'm gonna go back to the kid thing, right? Just for a minute, right? And I know we've moved on a little bit, but I think if the parents would explain it to the kids, even preschoolers, right? Hey, these guys are out here because they are legally allowed to be out here. Does that make it right? Maybe not. Depends on your perspective, right? But if the parents would educate even at that age, I think it would have been beneficial to take that opportunity to do so. This is my opinion, and some may share it, some may not. But it's never too young. You're never too young to start learning about the Constitution and our rights to do certain things.
I am really surprised since I've been watching First Amendment auditors for probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 years now. And I'm really surprised how many people there are in the United States that when a cop asks them a question that they think that they have to answer.
Exactly. And I used to be that way, Roger. About 2.5 years ago, I would have gave the motherfuckers my shoes if he'd asked for them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
There's been a couple of times just recently that I would talk to somebody here locally or maybe a coworker about we have the right. In fact, it was one of my bosses I was talking with. And I told her, I said, by law, by the Constitution, if you've not broken a law, you do not have to give your ID.
That's right.
And if a cop asks you a question, you do not have to say a fucking word.
That's right.
You have the right to remain. I'll never forget that look of shock on her face because she didn't know that.
Yeah, wait till you see that in my next video. You'll see these guys look at me like, oh, no, he didn't just fucking tell me no. What? You kidding?
Absolutely.
Authority check. All right, well, come on, baby. Show me what you got. What you got, man?
Well, first off, thanks for having me up. I appreciate you, Tire Hunter. Rogue Nation, man. Always a pleasure when I get to be on a panel with you. It's
oh my
awesome.
God! Now you're gonna kiss his ass.
Saying,
you licked my asshole. Now you're gonna kiss his. Oh, come on.
Well,
no, go ahead. I'm just fucking with you.
I got it. I got to be me, I got to be a kiss.
I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead, baby.
Roger, you said something when I jumped in here. I thought the complete opposite of what was going on with all the drama. And some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not, but we had a bit of drama going on with Mr. Justin Pulliam down here in Texas. And, you know, I know that I've probably been getting a lot of backlash for it. I know I've been getting a lot of troll comments and stuff because of all the drama. And you know, this isn't something that I wanted for our area down here in Texas. I know it looks bad on us, you know, but I do put in the work. I do try to go out there and record when I can. I have a main job. You know, this isn't, you know, YouTube is not my main job. All of y'all know YouTube don't pay crap. And you know, I got into this. I got into this for the right reasons, and I wanted to learn my rights. Y'all, a bunch of y'all guys have been doing this for a while, and man, I got to give y'all credit because y'all are part of the reason why I wanted to jump in this and I wanted to do this. I wanted to quit being that keyboard warrior. You know, I know a lot of the trolls love to say, well, we're frauditors. In fact, Justin has said it plenty of times. He's called us frauditors. But, you know, why is it a fraudit to go and do a post office audit? Why is that? I mean, I heard part of the conversation about putting kids on the camera and stuff. I'm one of the ones that I'll try the best I can not to put a kid on camera. But we go to post offices, we go to government buildings, we go to police departments, we do cop watches, we do you know, we film stuff from public spaces. You know, what constitutes us being or what we're doing as a fraudit? You know, just because it's a post office, just because I do a lock watch.
No, that's
no.
That's jealousy. That's jealousy. That's all that is.
So, you know, if I decide that I want to go take a walk at 2:00 in the morning, and I want, you know, I know some people, like I said, they know what's going on, some of the stuff that's gone on here in Texas and been said, and then some people don't. I went on an audit with a couple of guys that they carried flashlights. It's in the middle of the night. Sure, it's not something out of the normal, but we walked through a neighborhood that's newly built. You know, the first thing that I thought of was Ahmaud Arbery, you know, where he got chased down for looking in a home that was being built. That was where the idea, where at least my side of it, where the idea came from. So how does that constitute it being a fraudit? Because I have a flashlight in my hand? Because we're at a post office? You know, so just getting a little bit off my chest here, guys, because I heard y'all bring up, you know, just a couple of things, and it made me think like that's where some of this comes from. Like, you know, whether I'm at if I go to a hospital with all the COVID stuff that happened, and I'm recording from you know, I'm just getting some B-roll footage, and I'm recording from a public space on a sidewalk, you know, halfway down the block from the hospital, and I'm filming the hospital. Why is it that it's got to be, you know, a fraud? So, anyways, that's my piece.
Well, that depends on who's saying it. As far as Justin Pulliam, I don't have much respect for him. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But he may have started out on the right foot. But whenever you go attacking other auditors, I don't think that's right. That's giving us a bad name, I think. I say us. I'm not an auditor, but I kind of feel like I'm part of y'all.
Well, you in the family, baby. I don't care if you do them or not. You still in the family, so you can say that.
Well,
shout out News Now California in the house. One of the auditors that was attacked by Justin Pulliam. Just want to point that out.
Right now, anyway, I'm not aware. Let me say this. So I hadn't been up on watching a bunch of videos. Right. I try to limit myself. You know, if you go out and record and stuff and edit these videos, you really don't get time to watch a bunch of them. I try to watch. I try to support. the ones that I do as much as I can, right? But I'm not up on the Justin Pulliam being against auditors, man. That's a new one on me.
Well, the thing about with Justin, him and what was his name?
John Gray, aka Extra Good Citizen.
You News Now, Patrick.
Patrick, yep. Patrick.
Oh, wow,
They used to be pretty close and audit quite a bit. Well, now they're at war with each other.
No, they're back. No, they're buddies again.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Oh,
yes,
okay.
They're buddies again.
Okay.
No, they're not.
Well, they were. They went back and forth. So.
See, that's why I don't. That's why I don't even want to watch it now, because I don't want to get wrapped up in this fucking soap opera bullshit.
That's what it is. And then you got Omaha kid that's trying to get shot constantly.
Yeah. He'll eventually get there one day.
One of those two, and then you got
if y'all don't mind,
the guy's name David. I forgot his name of his channel, but David.
Hey, hang on a minute there. Go ahead, Jeremy Brown.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna add one thing, man. Look, I've been subscribed to Tyrant Hunter Jeff for fucking 3 years, dude. I've been watching your videos for a long time, man. Since right after I retired from the 82nd Air Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. But I want to say one thing. Service. Yeah.
By the way, I appreciate that too. I didn't know that, and you got a level ass head, man. I just got to tell you.
That's nothing. It is what it is. Thank you. But look, he's Tyrant Hunter. That's what his name is. But he needs to be known as Humanitarian Wrangler. For my,
hey, that's a good name. I might use that one on my next channel.
I'm not even bullshitting. But look, he's known as Tyrant Hunter, and that's cool. But Humanitarian Wrangler is what he needs to be known as. I'm gonna tell you right now. I listed my video up 3 months ago. Nobody took it up, and then the minute Jeff picked it up, then I had.
I wish I would have seen it 3 months ago. I wish I would have seen it 3 months ago.
I understand, but then after you picked it up, San Joaquin Valley Transparency.
I got
he
you.
Picked it up. He's got 100,000, like several 100,000 people. I've had tens of thousands of videos, or tens of thousands of fucking messages from around the world, man. From when I say around the world, I'm not even lying. Australia, Great Britain, you name it, dude. Like all across the nation. But I'm just telling you right now. Like you seen an issue with my thing, but look, you're not just Tyrant Hunter, man. You're Humanitarian Wrangler, bro. And
that video spoke to me. I mean, that's all I can say about it, man. It spoke to me because I am in North Carolina and I have an autistic son. So, it was injustice. It was injustice. And if you guys hadn't seen it, go look at it. It's on his channel. I'll have to find the damn thing again.
Hey, Jeff, how old's your son?
It's all right, man. I got.
He's 18.
He's
a functioning autistic though. It's not like
driver
Jason, huh? Yes, he's got his permit, right?
Okay. My nephew's 18, and
wait, Jeff, his name is Jason too.
No, his name's Jeff. Actually, Jeffrey. No, I was talking about your son. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my son's name is Jason. Yeah.
No, my nephew's 18. He just turned 18. He graduated.
Right on. Mine just graduated too.
He's not functioning in the sense he's never going to be able to drive and live on his own or anything like that. But he's really smart. I definitely hear you, man. It's
I don't want. Listen, I'm not looking for credit about putting that video out, man. It touched me, and I'm glad it got. I'm glad it got out there. I'm glad other people picked it up too. I'm glad your message got out there, man. I absolutely glad. I don't want. You know what I mean? I didn't do it for that. I didn't do it for recognition. I done it because it needed to been out there, and I wish I'd have seen it 3 months ago. I think more would have been done. Right?
Can I ask what video we're talking about? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. If you look at YouTube and go to Relax Outdoors, that's my YouTube channel. And
what's it called? Say it again.
Relax Outdoors. REELAX.
Okay.
I'll go find it. I'll go find the link to it right now.
Yeah,
no, I'm not trying to top my channel. Trust me.
No, I'm gonna go. No. I'd rather them watch it on your channel than watch it on mine. I just put it out there, man. I'd rather them go to you.
Actually, Jeremy, I've been subbed to you for almost 3 years before that.
Yes, sir.
So, and when I saw that, it sort of hit hard to me because
it was a surprise, man.
You're like someone I like watching, and then I seen someone I like watching that wasn't even outside this, that was way outside this community.
Yes,
have something that bad happen to him. My heart just fucking sank, and I felt so sorry for you, dude, because you're an awesome dude. Your fucking shit is great, dude. I love your shit. You know, and my heart just sank for you, dude. I was like, damn, you know. And when Jeff's the one that brought it out, and I couldn't have thought of. And then you said Transparency brought it out. I couldn't think of two better channels to bring it out into light for people. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I was like, I've watched your shit for a long time, dude. You're a good dude, and to have that happen to you, you of all people did not need to have something like that happen to you. No one should have that happen to them, but you're just such a nice dude, man. I couldn't believe what was happening to you, bro.
And I'm trying, man. It is what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I didn't ask for this to happen. It was literally brought on my backyard, dude, right in my house. Hey, we weren't out anywhere in the public or anything like that. We were just literally at my house. But Mexicans, just check out my channel, man. And if you don't know, check out the video, bro.
I am. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good fun videos and stuff like that where he's out and things like that. It's great.
I don't know him personally. It was the first time I talked to him, but he seemed like he got a big heart. And
the link's in the chat, guys, for that video, and the channel is in the chat. So y'all go hit that up.
Awesome, Jeff. Thank you, man.
Hey, can I respond to somebody in the chat here?
Yeah, go for it, man.
So Ransom was just trying to call me out, say I was a piece of shit. It's fine. Hey, First Amendment rights, man. I'm very respectful for that. He can say what he wants to say. It's fine. It's fine. But just understand that I'm going to rebuttal. So he wanted to say that he watched the stream that I was talking shit about Justin's wife, and once again, he has a right to say that because it is true. I did mention his wife. I also mentioned his daddy. I also mentioned his BFF, Mr. John Gray. I did bring up a couple of things, and here's the thing: I'm an asshole if you make me an asshole. And this motherfucker wanted to go and run his mouth, make videos on me, make videos on the rest of the TX Sheepdog crew. By the way, that was coined by Mr. Justin Pulliam. So in response to Ransom, you're right. I did talk shit. Maybe I am a piece of shit for saying something about his wife. But, maybe Justin should give her some more positions other than missionary. I'm just saying. It could be that. Now,
right.
At the end of the day,
that's why I don't watch a bunch of videos right there. I'm just telling you what I do, right? Because I got a lot of hate too. A lot of people don't like what I do, and mainly it's trolls. People that's jealous, people that think I'm making way too much money. People going to turn me into social service because I'm disabled and I'm out there recording all kind of stupid shit. You know what? I say to them? Go ahead and make the videos. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm gonna do what I do anyway. And I'm not even going to respond to them because that's exactly what they want you to do.
Correct. So in my world, as far as the pred catcher stuff too, I do the A1 stuff. I don't do it. I follow you guys. I do the pred catcher stuff, but in my world, the same thing. There's so much drama. It's like everybody has a connection to some other people, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like there's drama, like this group against this group against this group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the same fucking way with A1 shit. It really is. These guys stick together and they all beat each other up. And we all know, listen, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to realize there's some dirtbags out there, right? And
Absolutely.
I mean, basically the whole West Coast, for the most part. Hopefully nobody's on the West Coast out here. I don't see anyone here, but
right.
We're all
they
really are.
I'm in the dirty South, baby, all day, every day.
I know.
So Pulliam, just let me say one more thing, and I'll shut up again. But Pulliam, I'm sorry, man. I think he's a weirdo. I just think he's a weirdo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not hip to all that. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what? I don't even want to know because my name probably got brought up a few times too. I'd imagine, but I don't really care. I really don't, man. When it comes to stuff like that, I try to stay away from it. I've been involved in a bunch of drama like 3 or 4 months ago. I got called a scammer. I got called a thief. I got called a fraud. I got called every fucking thing. And it actually bothered me a little bit. It really did. But now I stay away from it. I stay away from those channels. I stay away from most people's fucking panels, right? Because of that reason. I'll watch a few. I'll lurk around a few of them, but very few. I don't watch the bullshit. He said, she said videos. I don't do it. I don't want to get wrapped up in it. I don't have time for it, man. I really don't.
No, you're you, and that's why everyone needs to be themselves, man. Once people start grouping together, that's when the problems start. Everyone needs to do their thing, and that's it.
Let me say something, if I may, real quick. A lot of times people ask me how I feel about this certain auditor, that certain auditor, and I talk with most, and just because I don't like maybe something that somebody does, I don't have to bring that out, or I don't have to be about it. You know what I mean? Like the way I look at it, and the way all Americans should look at it, because it's the way it's supposed to be, is that if somebody is practicing their rights in a legal and lawful manner, then we have to support that. Okay? That's what the amendments are for. The right to free speech isn't something, it's not speech that everybody agrees with that needs protecting. It's the speech that hardly anybody agrees with that needs protecting. Okay? And I liken it to Westboro Baptist Church. There's not very many Americans that you will find that will agree with Westboro Baptist Church. But every American should agree to defend their right to be the idiotic assholes that they are, because that's what makes us great.
But doesn't that some of these people that get ridiculous hurt some of or what we're trying to do, what you're trying to do? Doesn't some of that hurt that?
Well, I mean, it only hurts it as much as we allow it to hurt us. You know what I mean? Like, I continue on with my day. I look forward and straightforward in my mission. I'm pretty, laser focused as far as that's concerned. I mean, the free market, what it is. If people want to go and support, some of these other guys, because let's be honest, they get a lot of support. You know what I mean? So they get a lot of support. Yeah, because people, some people want to see that. And again, if they're practicing in the legal and lawful manner, I cannot be the hypocrite to talk down on that. You know what I mean? Sure, maybe I won't watch it. Maybe I won't super chat them. Maybe I won't ask them to be an Activism News Network. But that doesn't mean I have to talk about them. That doesn't mean I have to be about, saying, well, my way is the right way and your way is the wrong way. Because you know what the wrong way is? The wrong way is when you end up in federal prison. Okay? Because we walk a tight line. Okay? Every time we go into a building, it's a tight line. Is this space open? Is this space not open? Is there some federal law in the plethora of federal law that I have missed? Is there some state law in the plethora of state law that no man knows that I've missed? I take my freedom in my hand each and every day. I go and do an audit because there might be some law that I'm not familiar with. Now, my last arrest in Georgia, they put a law against me, a charge called loitering near inmates. I never heard of the fucking thing before. You know what I mean? But it's a law in Georgia, and they hit me with it. And, you know, luckily I read the statute and none of the elements apply to what I was doing. So I feel confident that I can beat it. But I mean, you know, there's a lot of people out there and they always say, hey, you know, you should get arrested or you should push that. And I tell people, you know, well, we're fighting a corrupt system. You know, it's nice to believe this fairy tale that we can just go out there, get arrested, sue, and make change. But that's not always what's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to go out there, you're going to get arrested, you're going to come upon a corrupt judge, and your ass is going to do 3 years. All right? So we have to be careful in what we do and how we do it. And I think people need to just focus on what they're about. YouTube is an individual, you know, community. You know, we're all independent journalists. We're, you know, the only people that are grouped together that I know of are Activism News Network, and those people were picked by me that offer the kind of look that I want to present to the public. You know, if you go through the list of auditors that are in the Activism News Network that are in it now, we plan to add more later, but the ones that are in it now, if you look to them, you'll notice that a lot of the stuff that people don't like about auditing is not part of the people that I've selected and have come aboard in this project. And that's because we all know what you guys know, and we all know what you guys are talking about, but we don't have to talk about it. We could just do something different. And if people support change instead of entertainment, then they'll support us. Because like I said, when we get this thing up and running, but you know, I got 67,000 subscribers on YouTube. When I have 67,000 subscribers on Activism News Network, there's going to be a tsunami of accountability washing the cracks of every legislature's ass in America. All right? Like, this is shit that is next level that will never, ever have ever been seen before. Okay? Because no one's been interested in it before. Everybody's just allowed the government to do what they want to do because, hey, it's the government and it's for us and it's by us, and why would the government hurt us? And again, nobody really starts to question until something like what Mr. Brown goes through. And then they say, well, wait a minute, maybe the cops ain't so good. Maybe I should hold off on my blanket my blanket love of anything authority. Maybe I should just step back and say, wait a minute, maybe some things aren't the way they've always been told to me. You know what I mean? And
Major
again,
Major Lee, if you don't mind me asking you a question, or just interjecting for a second. Like, I was in active duty up until 2016. The height of Westboro Baptist Church during all their things that they did, and we were always told to. And I was in the 82nd Airborne Division. I was in the 101st Airborne Division. We were always told to respect their. Yeah, we was always told to respect what they was doing. And
I was in the 101st as well.
Airborne, sir. Air assault. Yeah.
Amen. Yes,
thank y'all for your service, by the way. Anybody who served.
I appreciate it. But Major Lee, I'm asking you a question. Like I never, not once, but we did have to endure. And it is what it is. You know, we endured the protests of soldiers coming home. Something that I have to deal with now. You know, it's something that I dealt with then. You know, our soldiers. I mean, I was overseas in 2010, playing for fallen comrade ceremonies, sending soldiers home. I was there. I was on the tarmacs of Afghanistan. I was on the tarmacs of Bagram when these soldiers. Sorry, my phone's going off. Sending these soldiers home in a casket, and but we respected that. We were told to respect that, and I want to say like what you're saying is respectable, and that's something we're always going to like live for. I don't even know what I'm getting to, man. I just but the things you're saying is hitting close to me. Damn, man, I kind of lost my train of thought.
No, you good. You good, man.
It's all right, Jeremy.
Shit
I'll
happens.
do it, man. I do it all the time.
I was there in the. I'm just saying. I was there in the thick of it, and we 100% soldiers nowadays. Every single one of us, man. We 100% respect people's rights to believe and think how they want to do within the rights of the Constitution of the United States of America. And I'm a firm believer in that. You know,
yes, that's right.
It's just hard. It's hard with certain things, but hey, we got to do that. I hope
Jeremy, and the guy over there, and anybody else that's been in the service, I thank you all for your time and to try to help protect my rights.
Shout out to my son in Fort Hood.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for trying to protect my rights in that aspect. Jeff, thank you for having me up here on your panel, and thank you all for listening.
Yeah, man.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, Tammy, have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
My baby's in Fort Hood. He's a drone pilot.
I didn't mean to.
Which is kind of cool, but Jeremy, man, you're awesome. You're awesome. I think just stay proud and happy, man. You're awesome.
No doubt. Take care of that awesome kid of yours. I know you will. I know you do.
Yeah, that's my
you know what I mean? And hope. I just hope he's not. And I know we went full circle. We talked about a lot of stuff, and we're coming back to this because I'm gonna be shutting down here in just a bit. I hope he's not terrified of people in uniform. He needs to be terrified of the ones that done it to him, not the ones that he sees on the street. You know what I mean? Like paramedics, firemen, you know, people like that, you know, people in uniform. I think now he's going to be afraid of all of them because I seen the way he stepped back and said, whoa, when the paramedics got there, and that just made him scared of anybody in a uniform. You know what I mean? So kudos to you for being cool-headed, and I'll say you were cool-headed. You done a whole lot better than I think I would have done.
He's amazing.
I would have been in back of that police car.
I'm a hothead. I would have gone off.
You know what I mean? I would. Well, y'all all know me. I'd have let them have every fucking bit of it, and then some.
JB for president, 2024, baby.
Right?
No.
I know the first time whenever I saw the George Floyd murder on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I sat there and cried like a baby.
Right.
The way they were treating him.
That was terrible.
And I told different people, and I know how I am. I mean, you may not know it, but I am stubborn as hell. When I know I'm right, I don't back down.
Right. My wife says that about me, but go ahead.
But I would probably be sitting in prison right now if I were president during George Floyd's murder, because I probably would, at least one of those cops, I would have beat the living hell out of him.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's how mad I was.
But you know, it's easy. Hang on. It's easy to sit back and say that now, Roger.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? I would have done this. They should have done that. You know, but if it's happening in the moment, I don't think you don't think like that right now. Sitting back looking at it, I could say I would have popped the cap in them all, but I wouldn't have done that. There's no way I would.
Honestly, if I were president during that time, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't know positively that I would have intervened, but you would.
Right.
There's a very, very good chance that I would have.
Right. Nowadays, there's a chance. And you say, oh, man, if that was me, I would have been on top of them cops. That guy wouldn't have died. George Floyd would still be here living the day. And good and well, listen, the people that were there are probably having nightmares right now because they didn't do it.
That is one of them things. When you see that video, you'll never forget it.
Right. I won't.
You'll never forget it.
I remember it.
Till the day I die, I will remember where I was at and approximately what time of day it was that I first saw it. It's just like the towers, Twin Towers at 9/11.
Oh, I remember where I was at, and that's my birthday too. 9/11 is my birthday. Yeah. So I will absolutely never forget that day. You know what I mean?
But the whole point, at least in my mind, and to all the veterans that are listening, I put 3 years of my life on the line for that red, white, and blue. That red, white, and blue flag and our rights to voice our opinion and all of our other rights, I see no difference between the two. That's the whole point of the red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue, and that blue line fucking flag that they fucking try to use.
Yeah, I like to burn every fucking one of those. Blue line flag, because to me that's a disgrace to our flag.
Well, let me ask you this, because we do have some military guys on the panel here. What are your thoughts about my logos? Me putting the American flag on a skull face. Give me your thoughts about that.
I don't really have. That's probably something that I wouldn't do necessarily, but to say it's wrong, no, I'm not going to say that it's wrong. As far as bad taste, well, I'm not so sure that I would even say that.
Okay.
Look, my point is that you have the right to do it.
Yeah.
Because of that red, white, and blue.
Right.
If I want a big hand on a T-shirt saying "fuck you" and the red, white, and blue across it, well, hey, that's my right to do it.
Right on.
It's not illegal. Yeah, I might question it as immoral on my part, but you could do it. That's the whole point. See, in the First Amendment audits, to my understanding, is not able to do what's morally correct necessarily, but to do what's legal. We have the right to do it. I'm very picky on. I have a lot of auditors that I'm subscribed to. And I'm kind of picky on who I subscribe to. There's been a few over the years that I have unsubscribed to because they just doing stupid shit. But we have the right to do what we're allowed to do. Whether
I get a lot of. I'm sorry. Let me say this one thing, Jeremy. I get a lot of hateful comments about how can I be an auditor and like the Constitution and American flag and all that stuff and have a skull with American flag on it. I do.
Well, the whole point to auditors, in my mind, the whole point to it is showing people and teaching people that we can do it. We have the right to do it. You may disagree with it. You may not disagree with it. That's really irrelevant in my mind. If it's legal, we have the right to do it. And people need to understand, I'm talking about the nation, needs to understand that we have the right to voice our opinions. I have the right, and you have the right to voice any fucking opinion that you may have.
You see who that is with me? That's my shirt. That's me with the and Donald Trump, of course, and Joe Cool. I thought that was funny. I thought that was funny shit.
Roger, I 100% agree. Jeff, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I don't see anything wrong with your motives. That one included with the finger up.
Take that with you, Jeff.
Right.
Look, hey, you're not blaspheming anything, man, with the flag or United States of America, man. You're representing.
It's a skull painted as a flag. It's a skull painted as a flag.
You're not doing anything. And you know what?
You're not taking an actual flag and changing it.
Right.
At least
soldiers do that. The same exact thing, man. When we're overseas, man, we take a skull, we take something, and we just make it us.
Right.
Can I just interject one thing? And I got to go in a minute. But
yeah.
As far as the flag, again, my son's in Fort Hood, right? So he's going over. He was going to go to Iraq, but now they're pulling people out of Iraq. So, but there's American flags on everything, right? That's not doing anything wrong to the flag. If it's a flag, if it's an American flag, I don't care where you put it. Put it on my ass. It doesn't make no difference. Flag, right?
No,
so all these people worry about, well, you got to go ahead. It's got to be this or that. Doesn't matter. If you're a fucking patriot, you're a fucking patriot.
Yeah.
Put the American flag anywhere you want to put it. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
That's right.
I totally
desecrate it when you kneel on a national anthem, or you burn a flag or piss on a flag. Then I fucking got a problem. Other than that, I don't care. I could care less.
I agree with that 100%. The only difference is, in my mind, is putting a flag on whatever the hell you want to put it on is not desecrating the flag. The problem I have is when that flag has got a fucking blue line across it.
Well,
that's what I have a problem with.
I got you. That's not the American flag, though.
That's right. You're right. Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly. It's not.
Well, I ignore it. I ignore it, though. It's not an American flag.
Right.
It's got blue in it. It's not the American flag.
To me, it's making a mockery of the American flag. I mean, that's my opinion. With that blue line across it, it's just. I mean, I don't
like it, but it doesn't bother me because it's not the American flag. The American flag is red, white, and blue. You throw another color in there, it's not. It's not red, white, and blue.
I didn't put 3 years of my life on the line for a blue fucking line.
I got you.
I did it for the red, white, and blue. And I wish to God it was made a federal crime to have the flag with a damn blue line through it. I wish it was illegal.
Well,
but that's me. That's my opinion.
This is two different stories we're talking about. Two
No,
different.
excuse me. Red, white, and blue is red, white, and blue, man.
You're right. You're
red,
right.
white, and blue is red, white, and blue.
Right.
Anything different, it's not a flag to me. I don't care where it is, how you do it. But if it ain't red, white, and blue, then it's not a flag to me.
Well, you're right. Absolutely. You're right.
I don't worry about it.
But I have a kind of a pet peeve about that. Again, that's my opinion. Whether my opinion's right or wrong, I don't know.
No, your opinion is more important than anyone else's opinion.
But anyway, enough on that. Enough on that.
Listen, guys, I got to go, man. I really appreciate this conversation. It's been great. Jeff, I appreciate you letting me on there and talking to Rogue and Rogue. Man, I hopefully we got, again, it's not important, I'm sure, for me. I just want to keep kids out of shit. That's it. Jeremy, God bless you, man. And I'm going to check your stuff out. Authority check. I love you to death. Roger, you're a fucking patriot.
I got some more lock watches I want to do.
How about this?
That's my way of saying fuck you, Justin Pulliam.
I got your back on that one, Authority check.
Mexicans, I'm gonna leave you with this. All right.
Yeah.
Bam! Take that.
Only two. Only two.
Right. Just two, man.
Just gotta end off on a big note, man. That's all.
Be good, young man. Have a good night, guys.
All right, my man. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down too. It's past my bedtime. So, any you guys want closing thoughts or anything? Want to say anything?
I appreciate, Jeff, you allowing me to come on your live. I was really unsure whether you would allow me on live or not. I don't know why.
Right. Well, anybody's welcome up here, Roger. Anybody, even people ugly like you.
And I appreciate
Roger, this is my first time coming on live.
He didn't hear that.
There you go.
Hey, did you hear what I said, Roger? No, even ugly people like you, I'll let up.
Hey, I will be the first to admit that I am an ugly son of a bitch.
I'm just big. I'm just funny. Just funny.
I know, but the thing about it is, I really don't fucking care what anybody.
I know, right? You know what I got to say about that? You know what I got to say about that? Bam! Take that, motherfucker.
There you go. I'll do it back at you.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Love right there. Love.
Right on.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Jeremy, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, man, it's my first time going live, man, and with you guys, man, with anybody. Period. It's my first time.
Yeah, well, hey, listen. Anytime you see me live, please jump up and talk with us. Let us know how your son's doing. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? You got my email address, nctyrehunter@gmail.com.
And just to let you know real quick, yes, I have not given up. Yes, there's a fight yes, there is a certain something coming up for the local sheriff department.
There you go. That's enough said there for sure.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you need to say, man. Thanks a lot,
Sometimes
Jeremy.
people stumble into it, man. That's how it works. You know, sometimes you just stumble into something. You had no intention of being in this fight, and then you find yourself part of it.
But
so
I just want to say thanks, Jeff. I'll look forward to seeing you on your stuff, man. And
right on. I have a new video coming out in the morning, matter of fact, so y'all make sure y'all look at that.
Yeah, I definitely check it out, man. Definitely
right
check
on.
it out.
All right, authority check. What you got, baby?
You know, God is good. God is great. We'll start off with that. You know, as always, Jeff, appreciate you having me on here. You know,
anytime.
You know, you are an awesome individual. You know, Rogue Nation. You know, I got to pet your cock there for a second.
I know,
and,
right?
You know, he's awesome. You know, he's major league awesome. And
right.
And at the end of the day, man, you know, we're out there fighting for, you know, people's rights.
You want to pet my cock? Here it is. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, we're out there fighting for people's rights, and you know, sometimes it's nice to hear somebody say, "Hey, man, I appreciate your work." So
no doubt. I'd rather authority check. I'd rather have somebody say that than to donate $5.
Any day.
I mean, I'd rather a pat on the back is worth $20 to me. You know what I mean? I mean, I'd rather have a damn pat on the back and say, "Dada boy, you keep on fucking doing what you're doing any day of the week."
Yeah, man. I'm with you on that 100%, man. 100%. You know, $5 is always nice when people donate, but like, you know, even with my channel, I always tell them, hey, man, you don't have to donate. It's always appreciated when you do.
No doubt.
But at the end of the day, you don't have to, man. You know, I'm out here. I got a day job. Oh, I keep telling people, but yeah, the trolls don't believe us, man. We sit in mama's basement.
Yeah.
We eating puffy chips and sitting on bean bags, fucking jerking off to
eating bonbons or some bullshit. Yeah, right. Fuck that. Yeah, I got a job. I got a job sitting on my fat ass. That's what my job is.
Hey, you earned that though. You earned that.
Right. That's right. Anyway, all right. Authority check. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you.
Everybody in the chat, thank you. Laters.
Right on, baby. All right, Major Lee, you want to close it out? Major Lee, you still there, or are you gone? I guess maybe he's gone. All right, well, this is it. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
There you are.
I was up for a second. Yeah, man.
No, you good? Yep. Past my bedtime. I got to shut her down.
Yeah, buddy. I hear you, man. Thanks for having me up.
Right on, baby. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. Y'all know it. Here, you know what's next, right, guys?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's it.
No
Dr. Sean Berry, Snap, Elaine, Elena, Cooking with Lulu, Dawn, Kentucky, Lion One, Ransom. Who else we got here? Damn, everybody else left. John, Jerry. Thanks for Jeremy Brown for being here. Rogue Nation, James Wheely, News Now Fort Worth. And I know Greg B. A lot of other people that was here. Anyway, I'm tired. It's past my bedtime. Thank you guys. Appreciate all you guys, man.
This shit, I'm out.
Wobbly Boost.
Fuck this shit,
coming in at
I'm
the
out.
last minute.
No thanks. Don't mind me.
You guys have a good night, and look out for new videos coming out on NC Tire Runner in the morning. And go check out the NC Tire Runner merchandise at www.nctirerunner.store. And check out Roku or Activism News Network on Roku, Play Store, Apple products. You name it, it's out there. Go check it out and get a subscription. All you guys have a good one, and always remember to keep those cameras rolling, baby.